his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No, I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. For much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let us see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. For the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a fight for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and get to those in me. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can support you, don't leave us, that's me on. We've got to be confident. I love you.
Are you making
Great job.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together.
Hey, pile on in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Sean Tucker, JP, JQ, what it do? Super Bros, Adolfo, I thank you guys, man. Shalom, thank you, man. Appreciate you coming in here. Supreme Tax, appreciate you. Yeah, it was a fun interview. You know I love interviewing Bob. And G Brown, man, I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. We're going to play this trailer, man. This is going to be a fun show tonight. This is where I am destined to be. It's going to be a fun show. And let's play this trailer. We 100 and something away.
What?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries. And can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there.
I
I
see.
seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Y'all already know, at least 15. Too many to count, man. I appreciate you guys coming in, man. Click the link, man. We are 130 away, man. We're going to push the Farrakhan show to tomorrow night. And since this was a hot button, I can't get out of my DMs fast enough, man. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me when boxing news do break. And I thoroughly enjoy engaging with y'all. Here we are again. Here we go again. That sounds like a hook from a rap song. I can't find it, but you know what I mean? But we'll do it like that's too high, man. Okay, let's try it like that. Don't move it, Fred. Don't move it. So I circled around and circled back. I spoke to the players today in boxing. I spoke to Lou Dibella. I spoke to Bob Arum. Lou Dibella's not doing interviews until next week. You know, oh, it is DMX. Yeah, it is DMX. Thank you. And obviously, I spoke to Bob Arum, and so I know the skinny of the details, man. And I'm just flabbergasted at this contract. I'm like, Bob, how did Bob pull this off again? You know what I mean? I was like, wow. So, and Bob is the most powerful man in boxing, man. Y'all can laugh, y'all can cry, y'all can call him a racist. Oh, I'm not a Bob Arum defender. I didn't sign with him. Y'all know I'm not signed to Bob Arum. I just interview him. Do y'all know that? I don't put my life in Bob Arum's hand. Do y'all understand that? To feed my family, no. I don't do that. And do you know they come on my platform? Do you understand that? Do you understand that? They come on my platform. They come here. I don't go to Fight City, boy. And after this, I really have no desire to even entertain going to fights. It's too expensive. It's too expensive to be lied to at this point. You know what I mean? And you can dress it up how you want to dress it up. No one makes me sign a contract that is so upside down. It is ridiculous. And he will be fertilizer soon. Yeah. What he is, I pray to become. I want to be 90. You know what I'm saying? And but I will say this. To walk into negotiations with no promoter and then come out with two, whew, that's tough. That's tough. You know what I mean? And even when you win a fight, you have to go back to Australia. So they get so they have two chances to set you up and wet you up. And according to, I don't know how much money he's getting. They did not disclose that to me. As a matter of fact, I didn't even ask because I knew they wouldn't answer. But even Eddie Hearn said much less than what he's getting. You sign a 3-fight deal, and you guys just think that it's just a 3-fight deal. No, Bob Arum's in control. And when Bob Arum is gone, his son-in-law will be in control. Same mindset. same everything. You know what I mean? It is a terrible deal. No matter how, you can cut the. I already know the Devin Haney Defense League will be coming. And they're gonna agree. They're gonna disagree with me 100%, and that's okay. But somebody got to see. Here's the thing. You can't say one thing and do another thing. It's just real simple. Now I'm gonna sit back and similar to you, DJ. I'm gonna sit back and watch the fight and enjoy it and ha 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 ha. And I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the fight. And I'm going see both things can be true. And I'm gonna sit on this platform and just tell the truth. You know what I mean? Without malice in my heart. See, people tell the truth to get back at other people. I have nobody to get back at. I just tell the truth and move forward. I don't hate nobody. Don't dislike the Haneys at all. Matter of fact, I offered $100,000 of my hard-earned money to help them get the what is that fight? The Gary Russell fight. My money wasn't good enough. But the fact of the matter is, it's a slave contract. And in order for him to get the third fight, he's going to have to resign. It's simple. Every defense extends your contract. It's really, really simple, man. It's the language in the contracts is very interesting. And 3, here's my take on it. If you were going to sign with Top Rank, you should have consulted with Jay Prince. You should have used him as a consultant so you can have some level of protection. You know what I mean? Now you out there all alone. And let's keep it a buck. There's no difference now between the Lopez family and the Haney family. There's no difference. Y'all equating it to money. Y'all can call it what you want, but nobody has power. You're going to do what Bob Arum says. And that's it. That's simply it. You can dress it up as what you want it, but like I said, I always tell you guys, why would you drop the belts, DJ, and you signed your life away? That's wishful hoping. That's not realistic. Then don't sign the deal. We can dress it up however we want to dress it up as. I know at some point Mr. Haney gonna come in here and dress it up, but there's only one man that has the key to my door in my house, and that is me. That's it. I don't leave the house and come back with help. You mean Lou Dibella and not Eddie Hearn? What's the man's name? Bob Arum. You mean both of them? Well, they learned from the best. Don King was the best at that. Don King said, I always walk out with the winner. And somebody's gonna have to crack this mold. You know what I mean? Somebody and everybody's afraid. We talk it. See, you can't say, here's what. This is why I ultra do my best to be as honest as I am with me and what I stand for. This is why I don't take free tickets. This is why I don't take nothing free because I don't want nothing hanging over my head. Like Russ said, I can't be independent and expect to win a Grammy. It don't add up. I don't expect to win an Emmy. I don't expect to win an Oscar at all. I expect to make great films. I expect to own the films I create. It's simply that. And if my children don't leave my house with an 800 credit score and worth the same amount of money as their father, if God willing more, then I failed as a parent. in terms of economics, not in terms of character. And so like I told you guys, there's no racism in boxing. They want the fans to believe that it's racism. I told you guys this, and you guys went on. You guys, you, you guys said, "Oh, I'm pro Bob Arum." He's my favorite person to interview for sure. I love him. I love interviewing him. I've been interviewing him for going into 12 years now. It's been a long time. And we've only been cool the last 4. The first 8 was rocky. And but somebody got to go in and crack the code. I'm always going to be right per se. Look what they had to do to get the fight. It's like, because here's the catch. Remember when we got on Barry Hearn for calling them slave contracts to Deer and White, and he just sat there? Remember that? Oh, the LDBC new media went buck wild. Even me, I went buck wild. How can you say that in front of? Oh, we gave him slave contracts. And then Terrence Crawford was disrespected for signing with Top Rank. But it's good for Devin Haney. It's the same thing with no matter how friendly I am with them, I know we don't want the same thing. I'm a fan, right? So I want the best fighting the best. They have a business. What they want to do, they want to stay in business. That's what they want to do. So there is no racism in boxing because black fighters are complicit. And that's the fact. They're complicit. So there's no racism in boxing. Because they don't fight racism. They cash checks. They fight their opponent. So Top Rank is going to box Tank Davis in. Tank Davis, I mean, they're going to box Ryan Garcia in. And Bob Arum is exactly where he wants to be. Well, let's just say Top Rank, because they're going to, when Bob Arum is gone, Top Rank will still be Top Rank. And if you listen to the Rick Glazier interview, and I said, aha, Top Rank has infrastructure. They're the only promotional company with real info. I don't know nothing about Matchroom. I've never been to their office. I've never spent any time with Eddie Hearn outside of the time I've interviewed, but everyone else I've spent time with outside of being interviewed, not in terms of hanging out, but just being around them, and watching them interact with people and listening to them have conversations. But I've never done that with Eddie Hearn. I'll say this. I suggest y'all just be fans. Don't expect no fighter to be Mary McLeod Bethune, Harriet Tubman, what's Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. It's not happening. It's not happening. They're gonna chase that money, or they're gonna chase the trinkets. That's it. Like I said, my son wouldn't have signed that contract. He don't have to. And that's the bottom line. And I think that's the level of integrity we have to have. The fans responded very, very well to Gary Russell, Devin Haney. The fans responded as big. I mean, it was basically Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather type numbers. 3,000 people in the chat, 4,000 people in the chat. The fans thinking they have power. People were talking as if they have power. And then what do you know? The fight doesn't happen. But I saw this 3-4 years ago. My bad, dog. My bad. But now you got to serve somebody. You got to sit and wait your turn. Stay a fan, y'all. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype anymore, y'all. It's over. It's over. Make these people prove themselves to you. If not, you're going to be disappointed. I'm not disappointed because I told you guys racism ain't real in boxing. It's not. Because I'm going to tell you why. If you went to a store and they called you a nigger, would you go back? Nah, you wouldn't go back, right? Oh, man. So that's the problem. And we keep on going back. We keep on going back. We keep on going back. Keep on going back. I'm telling you, it's hard to be independent in real life. It's hard. It's hard. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get a job tomorrow. Fuck it. This is too hard for me, man. I might as well go by ask Bob Arum for a job or something. Shit. May as well. Everybody that's why I say just worry about your last name. I'm telling you guys, focus on your last name. That's it. We come in here and we be fans and we talk boxing. But if you think someone's gonna be a revolutionary, they ain't gonna be no revolutionary. Nah, man, it ain't gonna be no revolutionary. Nah. Ain't no fighter gonna be a revolutionary. Nah. If you guys want to call in and beam in, because I know the Devin Haney Defense League is out there. I already know. Because Terrence Crawford, it was a bad deal, right? Why they sign with him? But they all bad. Come on, man. They all bad. It ain't no exceptions to the rule. Like remember, what was it, 3 days ago? Demetrius Andrade, this is his last fight. They let me get this. You know what I mean? And the only thing you can do as a human being is hold people to who they say they are. All I'm doing is holding the Haneys who they say they are. You know, so that's it. Bob Arum's the boss. That's it. Bob Arum is running. It's broke. I gotta get another one. I gotta spend another $25. Bob Arum is the boss now. Him and Lou Dibella. No, he didn't. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't happening, y'all. I don't know what y'all believe. No, I'm telling everybody, as I've been saying, enjoy boxing for what it is. Do not expect these fighters to be revolutionaries. No, you just you go your own route, Jay Miller. You damned if you do, damned if you don't. Oh, Biden versus Trump. We got to vote for the lesser of the two evils. You see that? You see how you're programmed? So I should apologize for not being wrong, huh? So why y'all don't want to call in? Y'all scared? But anyways, man. So I interviewed Bob Arum today. It was pretty cool. I haven't spoken to him since January. So it was pretty cool. I'm gonna do a follow-up once they do the announcement. And I'm just very interested in maybe I'll do it closer to May, closer to the fight. That way some more news will break. But and don't worry about standing on your square with these fighters, and because guess what? These fighters change up too. These fighters make the most. It's all a bunch of hogwash, man. All right, all a bunch of hogwash. Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Fred? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. What's up? What you got?
Hey, we got the fight, man. We got the fight.
Oh yeah, I'm
This is-
happy. I'm happy about the fight.
Yeah. Listen, I approach this thing as a fan because I'm not going to see one dime of that money. I'm always pro athlete though. Whatever they say they want it, give it to them. If that's what it's going to take to get them out there in the ring or to get them out there on the field, please give it to them because I'm a consumer. I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see the best product on the field. I want to see, Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. I want to see those guys on the field, right? I want to see LeBron James playing. I want to see the best product out on the field. So whatever it takes to get them out there, get them out there. Now, unfortunately for Devin, Bob told us 3-4 years ago, you want to get this fight, you're going to have to side with me. You want to get these fights. Bob runs everything from 126 to 130. To 135. That's been clear for the past few years. So all those guys in those weight classes got to go where the smoke at. The difference between Bud Crawford and those guys, Bud knew where the best welterweights were, and he didn't go over there. You can't be a heavyweight saying, I want to fight, and I'm going to use MMA as an example. You can't be a heavyweight saying, I want to fight Francis Ngannou and Derek Lewis and those guys who are over in the UFC, and then go sign with Bellator and start claiming these guys are ducking. You see what I'm saying? So you can't, you got to go where the smoke is. Now, Tank is in a good position because he can fight at 35 or 40. And he don't necessarily have to sign with Bob to get those fights. 140, PBC got plenty of smoke at 140 for him. So I just want these guys to get everything they negotiate for. Devin wanted to chase greatness just like Oscar did, just like Floyd did with Oscar De La Hoya years ago. He had to concede everything. Gave up the ring size, the purse, the gloves, all that. Because after I beat Oscar, I'm the man. So after Devin does what I believe he's going to do and go beat George Kambosos, he's the man. Fight him one more time, move up, chase another belt, and then leave Bob. He's only, 24 years old? Now, if he was 31, 32, I'd be a little more leery about this. He's not going to give away the bulk of his career. This is a small fraction of his career with these three. It's 3 fights, right?
3, yeah.
At worst, he'll be out of this contract by the time he's 27. Then he's still at that point, he ain't even in his prime yet. That's the way I'm looking at it. So as long as he got everything he wanted, which was a shot at Kambosos, ultimately that's what he wanted. I'm happy with that. I don't care what kind of money he's making. I don't care about the split. I don't even care where it's at. That don't affect me. All I know is June 5th, the 2 best lightweights in the world are going to be fighting. Well, 2 of the 3 best lightweights in the world are going to be fighting each other.
Hey, I'm with it. Listen, like I said, I'm with it. The fight is going to be, I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. I really think it's going to be a hell of a fight. And I hope Devin wins. This ain't no like, oh man, now I want Devin Haney to lose and this and that. And truth be told, he only gets out of the contract if Bob Arum allows him to get out of the contract. That's
you think so? You think he'll try to after that 3rd fight? You think because is it? I know this fight is
do you want
it's 2 fights? Is this fight and a rematch clause, right?
Yeah, but Devin, do you want to fight? Oh yeah. There's no date when we got to have the 3rd fight by. Oh, it's not? Oh, oh, damn. So if you don't sign this contract, I don't know that. I mean, it could be another scenario. This is just a
Gotcha. I got you. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh man, you got all these belts. Oh, you about to get stripped. Are you gonna pay for your own fight? Oh, I forgot you can't fight because I have the rights to all your. I have the rights to you in the ring. Oh, I get it. So you're gonna take me to court for 2 years like Mikey Garcia? Oh, okay. It's when you sign a contract with people who have 100 times more money than you. Good luck getting a lawyer.
Yeah, you see that. You see that in the record business all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So and that's why these rappers have to stay in their contract. They got $1 million to their name. The record company has a lawyer on staff. Bob Arum has a compliance lawyer on staff.
Absolutely.
How you gonna take him to court? Come on, man. You got $1 million.
Just fulfill your contract. Fulfill your contract.
Exactly.
Who else you got? Who else you got?
Yeah. So
all right, I just beat Kambosos twice. Who else you got? Oh, you want more, right? Oh, you want more? All right, cool. Who else you got?
Well, I mean, Lomachenko's gonna be right for the picking at that point. You know what I mean? Sometime next year.
I'll be surprised if he fights again, man. Honestly. Well, I know Usyk just said, I just saw a report saying Usyk just left and he's coming back to start training. But I hadn't heard anything. This is after the reports came out about his manager cussing out Mike Coppinger about saying he was going to leave. And now you hear reports that he's leaving. Yeah. So, but, you got to look at it, man. Lomachenko's what, 34? Ain't no telling how long this thing is going to drag on in the Ukraine. So I doubt very seriously if he fights again. I really do. I don't see him coming back at 36, 37 after being out of the ring 2 or 3 years and coming back to fight. If he does, he's going to get bashed by one of these young kids. So I don't see him going out like that.
Right. Yeah, but he has a great lifestyle, at least from the naked eye, like meaning that he doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. And he's always looked the same, his whole career that he's been here. He's looked younger, but in terms of his physique has never changed. Even in between fights, it's never changed,
Yeah, so he stays in dog shape. I'll give him that. Yeah. He stays in dog shape. He hadn't popped positive, so we can't say he's on anything. Yeah. Until these guys start popping positive, I can't say they're on anything. So
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm excited about this fight. Shout out to Demetrius Andrade for finally telling Eddie Hearn go screw himself. I wasted my career with you. Now I'm about to go chase these fights elsewhere because you didn't secure me any big fights. I absolutely love that. I wish he would have done it, 4 years ago when it was clear that that Cinnamon and Lil G weren't gonna fight you. So because those are two guys that are exceptions to the rule. They're calling their own shots. They're calling their own shots because abroad, because the zone doesn't have an American market. Let's call it what it is. That's why I was pissed off with the whole Jaime Munguia and Jamal Charlo situation. The zone doesn't have an American market. They got 2 stars over there, 2 champions that were from America. That was Devin Haney and Demetrius Andrade. Everywhere else is European, Mexican, or wherever else. They don't have an American market. So why are you fighting so hard for American TV rights? Reportedly. I didn't understand that, but then again, I'm a fan, and I felt like they robbed me of a fight. I don't understand the business. I'm not in the business. I don't understand it. I try my best to. It's like, how can these fights happen? Shout out to my guy L Dub, the plug. Hey man, how can this fight happen? Why does this fight not make sense? Shout out to guys who know the business and have insiders in the business who I talk to, but why ain't this fight happening? Why ain't this guy fighting? What's going on with him? I just want to see the best guys fighting. That's it, man. That's all I can ask for as a fan. We can be loud and boisterous as much as we want to on social media because I think the pressure of us fans actually got this fight done. Because if we hadn't stayed on them, I feel like if us as fans hadn't stayed on them about Devin Haney, about clearing up Undisputed, they would have found somebody else in the top 10 ranking somewhere. They would have found somebody else to fulfill that date over there in that rugby stadium in Australia. And they would have let Kambosos get away with that. Well, he was a mandatory. Or, well, Devin Haney didn't do this. Devin Haney didn't do that. I'm glad fans kept the pressure on about clearing up this Undisputed situation at 135. But that's all I got tonight, Fred. I'm going to fall back, man. You have yourself a good night, brother.
I appreciate you, dog. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, the phone lines are open, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. I do believe that the pressure from the fans and George Kambosos is human. That it definitely played a huge part in getting the fight. Hey, what's up, L? How you doing?
What up, Freddie, man? Good topic tonight, man.
Oh yeah, how you been, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Just here with the little one, man. But man, they got him to conform, man.
Yep.
You know, Haney, man. You know, it's good that he's getting the fight, man. But my take on it is this, man. This is his only opportunity, I think, to get an opportunity at that at all them belts, man. And as much as the Haneys may have wanted to, you know, be independent, you know, as they claim they are, which is a good thing, you know, that's nothing bad to aspire to become, you know. But in this game of boxing, man, it's like, man, this game is ran by an elite group of white men. And I don't care who you are, the game is gonna be played by their rules. Why? Because they're a conglomerate. They got all the money and they got all the power and they make all the rules. So despite how you may feel, see, Floyd gave everybody a false perception of the game. They used him and he made out well in the game, but really he didn't have the power that he said he had, or he didn't have the power that he could have had. Like he didn't capitalize on this opportunity, and we talked about this before. And all these youngsters came up that came up behind Floyd, is pretty much trying to follow after a pattern that was based, you know, that was predicated upon falsehoods. And you know, these people will let you, you know, they'll let you lead with that narrative. You know, everybody got a freedom of speech, you know, freedom of belief and right. But that don't mean it's true though. So a lot of people just being lied to and they believe the lies, but the truth is coming out. And they pretty much shown us time and time again, if we want to blackball you, we're going to blackball you. If we want to keep you away from the money fights and away from the titles, we're going to do that. So I believe that, you know, the Haneys, they felt like we gotta compromise. You know, I'm quite sure he's probably gonna have to take that. I don't know. I believe he's unvaccinated, but I believe he's gonna have to take that, probably take that vaccination, get over there to take that fight. He probably gonna have to, you know, I'm quite sure he's gonna have to basically compromise everything that he's been trying to stand for to get this opportunity in. And you made a good point when you said that you know, this contract gonna be greater than a 3-fight contract. That's just to get him in. That was just to get him in the door to sign the contract and make him feel like, okay, we're not gonna come out with no gross terms to make him not even want to, you know, even consider. But after those 3 fights is up, you know, during the duration of the contract, the relationship is gonna, you know, a different kind of relationship is going to be established during during those 3 fights. Who knows how long that's going to take? And I'm quite sure the shark that Bob Arum is, he's going to gauge where Devin Haney at. And if he's not, you know, obliging by, you know, what he feels like he should be at, then he gonna make it very difficult for him to get out that contract. And pretty much what Bob Arum is doing, he's pretty much cornering the market, man. He's getting out. Look, you see what he did to Terrence Crawford. He got his best years, sucked him dry of all. Not sucked him dry, but he sucked him dry. He pretty much sucked him dry of all of his good years and made the most money. Probably all of his you know, he capped out his marketability. He made all that money. I don't think, even if he do fight Errol Spence, it won't be as what it once could have been. It won't be nothing near that. So right now, his next victim pretty much was Devin Haney. And he pretty much letting them know, man, you got to play by my rules. And everybody got to play by the rules, man. And like you said, Freddie, I don't think there's going to be anyone that's going to come along and break this cycle, man. You know, it's not going to happen, man, unless guys just say we ain't taking it no more, we ain't fighting no more, and everybody just relinquish, you know, the belts, you know, the contractors say, fuck it, man. I don't care about the money. We're not going to get used no more, but ain't nobody going to do that because ain't nobody going to risk losing that payday, whatever it may be. $1 million, $250,000. You're dealing with a bunch of cats who never really had that grew up poor like most of us. You know, they dangle some money in front of them. Hey man, they gonna take that offer, even if it is a slave contract. To them, it's better than working minimum wage, or better than not having nothing, or better than their former lifestyle. You know what I mean? So, hopefully, we want to hope that everything works out good to the best for him. Because I like Devin Haney a lot. I like the Haney family a lot, man. But I don't think this gonna work out for him in the long run, though. Because he got to fight Kambosos twice in that contract.
Well, if he wins.
Wow, like you said, he gonna give him 2 opportunities to pretty much to get you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
that damn. Yeah. But hopefully, it works out for him, man. He's gonna have to fight his ass off. It's gonna be a good fight for the fans. That's definitely gonna be a good. But see, Bob Arum, he's such a shark, man. Because he, if you notice, if you really want to know why these fights ain't happening, the best not fighting the best because the people behind the scenes that stands to lose the most or gain the most either are involved or they're not involved. Like certain players have to be present for certain things to take place. Everybody got to have a piece of the pie. And if these particular players are not benefiting from it, then it's not happening. Like Kambosos is a top ranked fighter, right?
Yes. Well, what's the other guy? Dibella, but it may be top ranked now.
Well, whatever the case is, Bob Arum is in the mix regardless.
Right.
And he's definitely not allowing that to happen without him getting a piece of the pie.
Right.
And he just gained the greatest share today by the signing. Whenever that happened, whenever I'm hearing about the news today, but he just gained a greater share, a much greater share, and he basically proved to the Haneys, and it should be quite evident and quite clear to everybody who's seen this. He just proved that I'm the boss of this game.
Yep.
And y'all are very powerless and very y'all power is very limited. It's only delegated to being fighters. It's not nothing pertaining to the business side of this game. Y'all have very little power to no power in the business side of this game. No matter how these cats want to slice it up, no matter how many how many guys come up with their own promotion company. If you're not operating that, if you're not operating your business and putting on fights as a promotion company, what do you have it for? Just to say that you promote yourself? Because it's obviously not true. If you got to sign to somebody, then you're not independent. They're making a greater share off of you than what you supposed to be making for being independent. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you, Freddie. I just wanted to put my spell on it, man. I don't want to get lost in my thoughts, man, because I know probably other people want to call in, man. But I appreciate the time.
Nah, I appreciate you, dog.
All right, brother. Enjoy your night.
Yeah. Love you, man. Appreciate you.
All
right. Dana Jones, did you see Will Smith slap? I just saw it right now. Chris Rock at the Oscars live on stage for making a joke about his wife. Like I said, you don't play with people's children and they woman, man. You don't play with women and their children, dog. Appreciate you, Dana, and your beautiful family. It's I never talk about people's women or they I don't want to fight somebody. Now Will Smith about to get sued. This is how he about to get sued. Depending on how Chris Rock feel. I mean, shit, the world saw it. You know what I mean? Public embarrassment. It probably cost him so much money. He gonna have to settle out of court. He gonna have to get a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like, man, leave people's women and their children alone, man. I just saw it. But I'm gonna tell you, y'all talking about see now all y'all gotta humble yourself because Bob Arum is the most powerful man in boxing. And why is he the most powerful man in boxing? Because Negroes assigned to him. Simply put. It's simply that. That's the answer. That's the answer. And he understands the business of boxing, man. It's not Bob Arum. It's not Eddie Hearn. Whoever else y'all want it to be. Whatever Sky Daddy y'all believe in. It's not like that. What's up, 972?
What's going on, Fred?
Hey, how you feel?
I'm all right, man. Yeah, man, this is Texas Bulldog, man, coming at you from Dallas, but
what's up?
I like the topic tonight, so I just felt I'd touch on a few couple things real quick. As far as the situation where Haney goes right now, I don't think there's anybody really arguing that it's a good deal. I think for the most part, everybody knows that it's a pretty bad deal for him, but at this point, I think it goes without saying that he's fighting for legacy and really is taking his destiny into his own hands. And if somehow he can actually manage to overcome and win all of these fights that are coming up, his name will be synonymous with greatness at 135 without a doubt. And he's going to have a lot of people really sick. I know that much.
Well, I mean, do you know the 7 undisputed champions in boxing history? 4 belt off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, I know most of them. I'd be lying to you if I can name all of them, though.
That's what I'm saying. But you do know who Muhammad Ali is. It's a big difference.
I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at, though. But I think you've heard a lot of criticism come Haney's way. Some maybe warranted, some not so much. But I think it's finally it's his time now, and whatever happens from here on out, it's really up to him. But for his sake, I hope he don't have no close decisions coming up in the future. Because he's not gonna be at home, and they will be trying to get him at some point. But I don't think Kambosos beats Haney.
I don't think he's more talented than Haney at all. I think Haney is the more talented fighter, but you also keep in mind you on the road, and Devin Haney's a 12-round fighter, so that means he got 36 minutes to try and do what he needs to do to you. And Devin Haney is not going to be the fighter coming forward. Kambosos is going to be the one coming forward. The crowd will boo Devin when he's fighting from distance, and which all goes to, oh, I got to stand here and fight this guy. And Kambosos has, if Kambosos is in the center of the ring and you're just standing there fighting him, I give Kambosos a good shot. He has great toughness, he has great grit, and he has some of the fastest hands. I don't think he's more twitchier than Devin, but he's faster. I mean, not faster, but he get what I'm saying. He's fast, but Devin is definitely more. Yeah. Devin is more twitchier, like he's more God given, and but Devin's not gonna knock him out based off of his prior history. That's what I'm basing it off of, and it's gonna be a 12-round fight, and we'll see what happens. I mean, if this fight was in America, I think he wins, but Devin got to read the newspaper for the next 90 days. And if Devin Haney is fighting off his back foot using a jab, he's not going to win the fight. He's going to have to land that right hand. And
yeah, I hear what you're saying. And as far as knockouts go, I mean, yeah, it's possible, but not very likely. But I still like Devin's chances.
Yeah.
And before I get out of here, man, I don't want to hold you too long, but the other point that I wanted to touch on, us in the shop, we talk about fatherhood a lot.
Yes.
And me, myself, I'm 29. My son is 4. He's just getting involved in the sports. So when I look at what Bill Haney and Devin Haney have achieved together, it's really inspirational, from a lot of different aspects. And I got to give him a lot of credit for that, man. What he's done with Devin, it's a beautiful thing. And I look at my own son, and I think about the future and what it holds and what we can achieve. I mean, really, it comes down to what he likes and ends up selecting what he wants to play and what sport he really wants to get into. But I don't know, from like the fatherhood aspect of it, I
Sure.
got a lot of respect for the Haneys.
You
And I if they can hear, they got a fan in Dallas rooting for hard, man. I really rooting
yeah.
for him.
Yeah, you have to respect Mr. Haney and how he parents it, how he fathers his children. Is what can you say? You can't sit here and say I think he's a great father. Matter of fact, no, I've been around him. He's a great father. It's like I've seen him with I don't know how many kids he has, but it looks like a lot when you're around a lot of people. I think he has 3, right? Devin and his 2 young Sean, and I'm drawing a blank on the other one. And for sure, 100%, I couldn't agree with you more. And he deserves a round of applause for that. Yeah, phenomenal
I agree.
father, phenomenal father,
I,
phenomenal. And he
I agree. And before I
homeschools his children, I believe, because
yeah
they be playing tennis in the middle of the day. So I believe he homeschools them. So yeah.
yeah, and before I get out of here, Fred, Dev, if you can hear this, man, they've been playing them games, man, but beat his motherfucking ass, Dev. Don't leave it up to the judges, man.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
But yeah, thank you for letting me talk, Fred. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate the call. Yeah. And yeah, it has to be completely obvious. I agree. I think I don't want this message to be convoluted with like I don't like the Haneys. I admire the Haneys, but business is business, and we're just isolating the deal. He came here independent, and he sure was. Yeah, I remember that episode too. What's up, man?
What's up, Fred?
I'm feeling great,
Fred,
man.
man.
What's up?
Fred.
What's up?
If you Nostradamus, look, Fred, you gotta give me my credit, Fred. I was right all along.
With what?
I was right and you was wrong this time. Usually you normally right. Remember when we had a conversation it was like several weeks back? I was like, whose fault is it and why we don't get the fights we want and this and that? And you blame mostly the fighters. And I said, no, it's the promoters, the network, it's them. And he's like, no, if the fighters don't sign the contract, then guess what? They can just do their own thing and hold out. And we see right here, right now, why that would never work. Roy Jones tried it. I mean, when was the last time you heard of a fighter that was truly independent and was very successful? Even Floyd wasn't really truly independent. I know a lot of people like to say he was, but he truly wasn't either. That the truth has came out in the last year or so now that Floyd wasn't truly independent as much as we think. I don't think there ever was a fighter that was truly independent.
Lorenzo Simpson is independent right now. He declined the money.
And look where he's at. No one's talking about him. No one brings him up. And I love.
That's
Lorenzo,
no. You're missing the point. You're missing the point of this. And look,
Trump, man.
Look where he's at. He's an independent fighter. Do you understand that? Like you guys are misconstruing what they consider success. He's a professional, undefeated fighter. He's successful. You guys are based it off of these trinkets and how much money these fighters are getting paid. If that's the case, Fred, if I woke up and says, damn, man, I should have took that money from that corporation that gave me, man, I would be on TV every day. I would be on TV every day. Frederick knows how to keep a job.
You just can't compare you to boxing, Fred.
But that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. You can't no one on earth can quantify my success. There's no barometer that you can use to quantify my success. So to everybody outside that doesn't know me, I may not be a success to them. You understand? So to compare, it's what's the success? The money, the belts, or your goal is to be to be a undefeated fighter for your whole career, and to do it your way. No fighter is doing it their way. If they were doing it their way, they would fight 3 to 4 times a year.
Exactly. Yeah. But this thing though, when fighters like the people who are prospects, it seems like they get more fights than the people like Earl Spencer and those
Yeah,
guys.
because they're cheaper. They're cheaper.
Right.
It's
So
cheaper to pay a
so
guy
it's money.
$10,000.
So again, if a fighter truly wants to independent, what is it? He has to take even less money than usual
Facts.
and fight more often. No fighter would do that shit. No fighter is going to do that, especially when you're in the attraction. So it's like what they call it in alchemy. If you want to get something, you have to give something. So at the end of the day, there's no fighter in history that has been truly independent and has actually been truly successful in the sense of getting the fights they want, getting the money they want, and being very active. When was the last time Lorenzo Truck System actually fought? I want to know. Tank doesn't even promote him. And they're supposed to be brothers or friends. I mean, you know. So my thing is this: I love Lorenzo Truck System. I love what he's doing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that he's not doing the right thing, but let's be honest. I heard he wanted to get Clay Collard or one of those other guys, and he couldn't get the fight. And he's not getting the fights no time soon. Eventually, you're going to see Lorenzo Truck System. He's going to sign to somebody. Maybe Pro Bellum. He will sign. All fighters eventually break, and they will sign for it. You've seen it with Devin Haney. A lot of us thought Devin Haney was going to stand strong, 10 toes down. He's not going to sign no fucking top rank or no one else. No co. He's going to do it all on himself. And he didn't. Because he had to. Otherwise, Kambosos is going to fight someone else. Probably Richard Comey. And he's going to be stuck waiting in the wind. And I know what you said, which was a great idea, which was just fight anybody, everybody and anybody. But for these fighters, that's a waste of time when you're going in hard training camp and you got the chance to get injured or get injuries, and you're wasting on these guys that you can just beat easily. I'm just saying that's from a fighter's mindset. That's why they take these chances. And I get what you're trying to say when you use your example of your success, but boxing is grimy, man. It's grimy as fucking. We've seen in the last 3 years about how much shit was exposed to everything. I don't know the answers. Fred, you've come up with some answers. I feel like I'm right. It's not the fighters. It's these promoters, these networks. They hold all the marbles. The fighters here that try to hold out, look what happened to them. They're long forgotten. No one talks about them. No one is promoting them. I love Lorenzo. He's a good fighter. Actually, he shouldn't be called Truck. He should be called something else because he's actually a very good boxer, man. Very underrated boxer. But it's unfortunate. I want to see the best fight the best, but the only way they get the fights is if they sell themselves out. And you know what you talk about, and that's just true. Which goes back to I was right. It's not the fighters, man. Because if they don't sign that contract, you see what happens. They get left. And if they talk out of turn, they get benched. So what can they do? What can they do? You know, what can they do? Look at Jamal Charlo and Mugia. They both wanted to fight. They both wanted it. They signed on, and the network said, "Hey, man, we can't get this deal done. Y'all got to fight someone else." They can't do shit. And I remember like a year and a half ago, Fred, I said the fighters, the ones that's already been established, they are the key to helping boxing, but they don't want to do it. They can use their influence, their money to create their own network and put the fighters on there and be pure boxing, 100% boxing, focus on boxing, only boxing. That's it. But they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it, Fred. But my question is this real quick. Why don't those fighters want to do it? I think that is the key to helping boxing truly, having a boxing-only network for all the fighters.
Simple answer.
Where they can fight as many times they want.
Cowards.
Huh?
It's fear. Cowards. Yeah, it's real simple. Because if I call a fighter a nigga or call him out his name, oh, he got something for me. But they don't call you a nigga. They minimize you. You see how that contract minimized Devin Haney? Everyone is scratching their head. I don't care if you're a part of the Devin Haney Defense League. You're scratching your head like, how do you have two promoters now? How do you take less money? They minimize you. They minimize you. And they don't call you. We're so infatuated with nigga, and I believe he called them a boy. But the real language is in the contract. The real language is in the contract. Sign here. Sign your life away. That's the real language. So
he had to do it, Fred. He had to. What was he going to do? He was going to fight his trainer.
You don't have to. That's the whole point. You don't have to.
But I'm on our case, Fred. Remember, I talked to you and say, all right, Devin Haney used his WBC belt to move up and be the mandatory for Josh Taylor at 140. I think you should have asked Bob about it. Like, what if Haney tried to do that?
Man, come on.
I think,
Why are we talking about what ifs when we have what we have in front of us?
okay, so we know the answer. It wasn't going to happen. He was not going to be made mandatory.
So what's your
He wasn't going to
point?
be made mandatory.
So what's your point?
My point is this: Haney was screwed. He did the best he could do, honestly.
No, you're not screwed. You have yourself to bet on. Do
You don't think he
y'all
bet
not
on himself?
understand? Do y'all not understand the realities of this? Like,
He
okay,
can't drop the belt. Why would he drop the belt for?
you guys don't understand. I guess I'm a weirdo. I
No,
guess
you're
I'm
not, Fred.
no,
I get what
I
you're
am a
trying to say.
weirdo to y'all because you know why? I would say, here, is this yours? Take it. Take like you're not. I'm not allowing you to tamper with my peace. I'm not going to allow you to tamper with my life. Here, this is yours. Take it, all yours. Boom. We're good. Is this peace? Sayonara. I'm good. I'll go figure it out on my end. I guess I got to go travel the world and go find some opponents. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll fight on pay-per-view. I'll make, instead of making $3 million, I'll make $500,000 a fight. But I'm not going to allow you to infringe upon me. There's nobody on this earth, no one on this earth, and I've proven that to y'all time and time again, can put their thumb on me, can put their foot on my neck. God bless the dead. You can't do that to Frederick. Probably could beat me up. You probably can make more money than me. That's cool. But this life that I'm doing, the power, I'm not handing you my power.
Okay, well, hopefully there's a fighter that actually does that. And I already know.
Don't hold your breath. No, I'm telling everybody, enjoy the fights.
No, Fred. It will be a boxing one day, and
no, it won't.
You said Lorenzo Simpson's one, but it will be a boxer that's going to do that because they might be drawing a good crowd. They be like, look, I don't want no promoters taking no percentage. I'm doing a good crowd here, making good money. I don't want to risk fighting no good fighter, great fighters to lose, and then y'all throw me away. I'm gonna just sit here, and there's gonna be a fighter that's gonna get off. I think one day there will be a fighter that's gonna do that and just sit there.
Okay.
And watch what happens. The fans gonna call their fighter a bitch. Oh, you don't want to unify. You don't want to fight the best. You keep fighting bums. You don't want to go and challenge yourself. You don't want to fight the best, and that's just gonna happen. And no one's gonna support them besides whoever their home base is. Unfortunately,
yeah.
It's a double-edged sword at this point with Devin Haney, the likes of Devin Haney, Lorenzo System, and these guys.
No, you believe it is. You believe it is. I don't believe it is. It's not a double-edged sword. It's not. You don't give them your power. You don't. Why y'all so victim? We're so inclined to be victims. No, you have an option. Do you? That's the option. Do you? You don't have to be on TV to be a great fighter. You don't have to have a green belt to be a great fighter. You don't have to stand beside Eddie Hearn or Bob Arum to be considered a great fighter. No, do you? That is it.
Well, unfortunately, you're right, Fred. That may never happen because at the end of the day, for a fighter to do that, they will have to, like you said, truly bank on themselves. Truly bank on themselves. And I don't know if there ever was a fighter in history that truly banked on themselves by themselves without no resources from a network or promoter. Unfortunately, I don't know a fighter. You said Lorenzo Simpson. I'm gonna be honest. No one talks about him. I always think about him because he's a young fighter that I want to see in good fights right now. I think he should be tested.
It's not about you're missing it. Who cares if no one talks about him? He's still a great fighter. He's still an undefeated fighter.
Okay, so your statement, I'm gonna get off, but your closing statement is basically to the fighters: don't give them your power. Sit where you at. Keep fighting. At the end of the day, because when you don't, you give up your power. That's the end of the statement, basically.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Peace. Just wanted. What's up, Dana? Double back, man. I thank you, dog. Just wanted. Just wanted. We just talked about suing people the other day. Chris Rock suing Will Smith and the Oscar Academy. Them lawyers working overtime tonight. Trust me. You're right. He better, because that's the mistake I made. I should have sued PBC and Fox. That's what I should have did. I messed up. You know what I mean? But I guarantee if it happens again, whoever the parent, whoever's over it, I'm telling you guys, these fighters put their hands on you, they slap their phone out of your hand, sue them. Trust me. Easy money. Easy peasy. You know. So, anyways, yeah, thank you. The Paul brothers are proven. They running around here doing what they want, having a good time. Fighters begging to be on their undercard. The Paul brothers. Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather. Oh man, put that in perspective. He had 2 fights and 40 million Instagram followers or something like that. That's all it took. That's all it took was to talk a little bit, get your followers up, and you could fight Floyd Mayweather. Wow. That's crazy. You know, I mean, the freest man in boxing is me and Jake Paul. Excuse me, Jake Paul and I. That's it. Jake Paul can talk his smack. People will be retweeting him. You see fighters reposting and retweeting them, and oh yeah. But enjoy the fight. Enjoy the fights. After next weekend, we rolling. I can't wait for Lubison, Erickson and Lubin Fundora. I'm gonna start talking about that fight too. Yeah, it's a hell of a fight. April 16th, we got Earl Spence. April 23rd, Tyson Fury, and somebody else is fighting on the 23rd. Help me. April 30th, we got Madison Square Garden burning up. We got Vegas burning up. Cinco de Mayo, we got Canelo. And then we got the Castano fight. And then the 21st, we got somebody. I don't know who it is, but after that, we got Tank Davis. And then the first week of June, we got Devin Haney. So every week after the Final Four, we rolling. So let's have a great time, enjoy boxing, and that's it. You know what I mean? It's it. Black media has failed. Black fighters has failed. Black advisors has failed. Bob Arum is still the most powerful man in boxing. What's up? Boxing Talk Australia. Everybody has failed. Myself, I'm a part of that group. We all have failed. Who drops the news first? That's it. We all have failed. So I'm just going to enjoy boxing. I'm not holding these guys to a revolutionary standard. Devin Haney is a great talent. I want to see him win the fight. He's a top 10 talent in boxing, and he has a chance to be undisputed. So like I told you guys, remember I told you guys, and you guys said no. Bob Arum, I mean not Bob Arum. Al Heyman's a G. I said Al Heyman don't give a fuck about your black ass. And y'all call me, oh no, he doesn't. And the Haneys are going to protect their last name just the same. That's it. I respect it. Take care of your last name. If everyone just took care of their last name, I think the world would be in a great space. I think so. You know, so what's up, Ethiopian Eyes? We'll see, man. It's gonna be an exciting time. I'm excited about this schedule. We got the Final Four, and then we rolling. I just know Lubin better beat the brakes. Chris Rock didn't even flinch. The dude holding the WWE belt, Will Smith, wasn't even the mandatory. I gotta rewatch it. I know it's everywhere online by now. That's junk gonna do 1 billion views overnight. Watch. For sure. And we're gonna do the Farrakhan show tomorrow. That's what we'll do. Why is Lincoln up? They running up the hallway. Oh, they don't have school tomorrow. That's what it is. It's in LA, it's Cesar Chavez Day tomorrow. I actually would like that fight. Lubin and Jamel, I would like that fight. But Jamel got to beat Castano. I'm very interested and seeing he's doing this camp in Houston. I don't get that. That baffles me a little bit because he's a rich fighter. And if you're a rich fighter, you should park in Dallas for the next 6 weeks or whatever long you got to fight and do the right thing. And but I think there may be a disconnect because because through yourself you know others, right? As a just off being a human being, right? If this man has been doing all the work and then on fight night, Derek James is the lead trainer. Come on, man. We all have egos. We're men. He's gonna be like, hold up. I did all the work. I did all the camp. Derek James only comes down once a week. He only was here the last 2 weeks. He was with Errol Spence all this time. And now he comes the last 3 weeks, and now so I think he should have. I think they should have. I think he should have did his own camp. But I understand Jamel. His mindset. I'm not training in Earl Spence gym. I'm not training. I'm not. I'm training in my gym. Derek James, you come into my gym. That's how he feels. How early? I think Devin should leave tomorrow. I'm just keeping it a buck. He should leave tomorrow. And he should go over there and attempt to become a superstar. You know? So tomorrow would be June 5th, April. He should leave next weekend. He should leave next weekend. And when they have the press conference in Australia, he should stay. I really believe that. I think he should stay and set up camp, kind of like how they did George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle. Thrill in Manila, Rumble in the Jungle. And I really believe it. And I think it would serve him well. I really do. And he's gonna have a great time over there. I've been to Australia 5 times. I've only been to Sydney though. I've never been to Melbourne. And he's gonna have a great time. And I wish him well. I definitely wish him well over there. Let's see if the phone lines are open. But what else happened yesterday? You guys wanted me to talk about the fights yesterday. What's up, man? How you doing? How's your
Hey,
weekend?
Fred, what's up?
How you doing, dog?
All right, my problem with the whole fight is, and we saw it with the Manny Pacquiao fight, is that you don't know what's going to happen when you get to Australia. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, they're notorious for locking those belts down. And Australia's a different kind of place. I've been to Australia before, too. And it takes you a day or two to get acclimated to being there because it's halfway around the damn world. So you can't just fly out there and just, get up to speed either. So it's tricky, man. When they send you to Australia, it's a trick bag, man. It's a trick bag. You really got to be careful. You better fly out there a few weeks ahead of time, and you better knock him out. And I don't think Haney has that kind of knockout power, right? I mean, he's a points fighter. Yeah. What do you think? What's your take?
No, I agree, and it does take you some acclimation when you get to Australia. And two, he's gonna have to fight a great fight. It's gonna have to be like, man, he's dominating Kambosos. Kambosos can't get in on the inside. What the hell is going on?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Fred. If he don't knock him out, he ain't walking away with those belts. He ain't getting on that plane with them belts.
But if he don't win, oh man, you talk about that's the other side of the coin.
But I'm glad he got the fight. Like I said, I met Haney. I think he's a nice guy. I'm glad he got the fight. Props to him and his dad.
Sure.
He's a fine young man. But like you said, boxing is just tricky, man. I mean, they've done so much shit to the sport. There's so many chicken shit people in boxing right now. Heyman at the top of the list.
that they've taken all the desire out of the sport.
Right.
You know, it's like you see a blow up doll and somebody puts a pin in it. That's what they did to boxing. You know what I mean?
Good point. I agree. I like that analogy. Yeah, it's the lack of desire, because I so want to talk about Farrakhan tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But
let me tell you something. You know, let's cook on him. Farrakhan is the biggest hypocrite on the face of this damn earth. He was a friend of Malcolm X's at first, and then he turned into his enemy, called for his death, and then lied about it. If you're a G and you say, yeah, I called for the motherfucker's death, it was a different time, but I did it, yeah, so what? Now he won't even say that. Now he lies about it. I never called for his death. I hate motherfuckers like that. I hate motherfuckers that don't stand on their own shit and say, you know, when they're wrong. I don't fucking lie to my face when there's tape of you. There's all kind of documented evidence of you calling for this man's death. Don't fucking lie to me to my face like I'm an asshole. I'll slap the shit out you. You know what I mean? I hate motherfuckers like that.
Yeah, I'm with you on it. And don't forget about Khalid Muhammad, how he turned his back on him. And Khalid Muhammad chased him all across America.
I know. And you know, I have zero respect for Farrakhan. When I was in college, they used to, Farrakhan's coming to speak. Who gives a fuck? I ain't missing no sleep over that. I ain't spending $1 to see that clown. He killed Malcolm X. He's a fraud. He's no leader. I never liked that motherfucker. And I told you when I met you, I don't fuck with the Muslims. I don't fuck with them motherfuckers. They killed Malcolm X. I have nothing, zero to do. I almost had to beat a couple of dudes' asses, you know, before over that shit. I was like, get out of my face. I will beat your motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck if you're a Muslim. If I have to whoop all you motherfuckers, I will. I don't give a fuck. And you know I'm good for it. I don't like you motherfuckers. Just get the fuck away from me and miss me with that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, you're right. Now you making some great points. I kind of, how can I say it? I tamed my emotions on Farrakhan for a long time. And like, it hasn't come out the last 2 years, you know? And I just said, fuck it, man, you know? And he's just, oh man, the things he's done to us, man. Like, him and Jesse Jackson are running neck and neck.
Jesse Jackson was operative for the government, for the FBI. He set Malcolm X. He set Martin Luther King up.
They all did on a certain level. That they pacified him, you know.
Well, look at the day that Martin Luther King got killed. They said, you will know our operative because he's not wearing a tie. He's wearing a turtleneck. Jesse Jackson was the only one on that day. Go back and look at the tapes and the pictures. He's the only one on that day who was wearing a turtleneck and not a tie. You know, Martin Luther King's whole crew wore a suit tie. They always, every day. The only one that didn't wear a tie, your buddy. Turtleneck.
And he lives in Chicago.
And his son got in all that fucking trouble about 20 years ago and got him out. Jesse's plugged in with them devils, man. He can do whatever the fuck he want, man. He's plugged in with them. But he's a phony. But getting back to what I was talking to you, I wasn't slamming you over the Constitution. I was just telling you, Fred, when they sat down to write this country, they made us 3/5 of a person on a good day. Okay?
Yeah.
And they said the only people who can own land in America are white males. Even if you're a white female, you don't have no rights. You can't vote. You can't own land. The only person who can vote and own land is a white male. And check this out. What people don't understand is, I'm going to go deeper than that. I read the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, okay? And the Declaration of Independence. And I'm going to tell you this. Not only is America an elitist, white, racist, supremacist country, but they're elitist to the point where they were only talking about wealthy white males. They weren't even talking about white trash. White trash had no rights either. But now they expound upon that and say, okay, if you're white, at the minimum, you're going to be at least a citizen, and fuck these niggas, fuck these Asians, fuck these Hispanics. They're not even citizens. That's why they can do all the shit they're doing to us, brother. That's why they can have a prison industrial complex. All this shit was planned out. There's no surprises here. So when you sit up and say that you didn't know that you weren't a citizen in America, that's just pure ignorance. They laid it out for us. If you want to hide something from a black person, put it in the Constitution. You feel me?
Yeah, I haven't read it. I mean, I haven't read it in a long time. At least.
Well, you do.
Yeah, maybe I'll read it.
We'll just take my word for it. We're not citizens. We're not citizens. We're 3/5 of a person. And according to eminent domain, you never own anything. They can take your land anytime they want to. I know that blows your mind. And I know you're thinking, oh, I got property. Everybody got property, nigga. But I'm breaking it down to you on a fundamental level. The government can take whatever you have at any time they want, whether you're a criminal or not. That's why they wrote eminent domain. In case a motherfucker get too big for his head, we just want you to know, we're the government. We're taking your shit just because. And there ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it. There was a black woman in South Central who had owned millions of dollars worth of property according to the values at the time they were building the freeway system in the 50s. You know what they did? They took all her fucking shit and threw pennies at her and said, bitch, if you don't take this money today, we ain't giving you shit. They did the same thing to Mexicans. They did the same thing to poor white trash. And that's how they built the freeways in Southern California. Ain't that a bitch?
Yep.
Now, let me blow your mind. One last thing before I get out of here.
Yeah.
The white people who own land on the freeways, they paid them fair market value. Some of them even came up and got rich. You see a pattern here, Fred?
Am I what?
Do you see a pattern here?
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, stay up, man. Let's root for Haney. I hope he come back with them belts, but we know what he got to do to get them, right?
Yep, we know what he got to do to get them. You're right.
All right, bro. I'm out, man. Peace.
Peace. I don't give a fuck what it. Property is. Get you some dirt, all right, and don't fear nothing, man. Fight, and make adjustments, man. That's the best way to do it, man. That's the fear. What is Haney gonna do? Damned if he do, damned if he don't. We gotta vote for Biden, the lesser of the two evils. Freedom is the way. Freedom. It's the way, man. Independency, freedom is the way. And but the one thing I will say, these young people, but that's every generation, man. These young people, man, they're amazing because they said the same thing when I was young. Man, y'all young, man, y'all gonna change the world. And then they get a job. And then they get some bills. You know what I mean? And then it's another young group. And they got to get jobs. They have kids. You get indoctrinated, man. You know? But ain't nothing like being free, man. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like picking your children up from school, neither. Man, you talk about something fun, picking up your kids from school, man. Man, that is a joy. Let me tell you, that is a joy. And yeah, man. Yeah, financial. And you're right, JM. And I say that's the only accord that I believe that we as Black people, your last name is Ortega, so Latino, can get on one accord is through finances, because the Latino is going to say, I'm Catholic. The Black person is going to say, I'm Christian. The Black guy is going to say, I'm a rolling 60s Crip. The Latino going to say, I'm an F-13. So we're going to have so many differences. Son of an immigrant. Yeah. So I understand your mindset. Yeah, man. It's, and I've said this before, even when I understand systemic oppression, but I've always had an independent mindset. Even though I believe it and know it's a reality, I still fought to get what I want. Oh, Dad came in 76. Yeah, man. It's there. We got to overcome it. And how you overcome it is betting on yourself. Team up, group economics, resources. You know what I mean? If you have kids, stay in the same house with your kids. Don't leave your parents. Don't kick your kids out until they are fundamentally sound to leave. We got this in America. we got this 18 rule because of indoctrination, you know, and America wants your child at 18. They have to, because if they can get them at 18 a part of the workforce, they got them for 50 years. And that's what America wants. And another thing is they conned the woman. Oh, man, they did a doozy on the women, dog. They told the woman, don't let me forget that point. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Fred, what's up?
Hey.
This is Sean, Wall's End, Australia.
Hey, I know. I can tell by the number. I was like, oh, this must be Australia. What's up, man?
What's up, man? First off, I just want to say, I think the biggest problem in society today, you can cross the poor white, the black, the Hispanic is fathers out of the home. And I just think you're a fine example of that. That's something you can change, you know, and I believe it all starts there. You know?
Right.
It starts, you know, with you being an example to your son. If you want to really change the way things are, I think that's the most you can really count on doing.
No,
you know, so yeah, I think you're a fine example, and
That's
I'm just happy we got that fight, man.
Yeah, I know. You got to take pictures and send them to me, videos, because you going, right? Are you going to the fight?
Well, it's in Melbourne. I'm quite a ways down, but I'm sure, yeah, definitely. It's going to be bomb, man. I just really want to see Devin get out here early, you know?
He should leave next week. He should leave next week.
Yeah, get to know the Australian people, and I can feel, you know, a big fight brewing here. You know, it's got
good.
It's starting to get some momentum. And yeah, I'm just really happy, man. And yeah, Fred, man, I think you're a fine example.
That's love.
You know,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and so you know what I mean. It's you do your thing, and you know, I think your son's going to be proud of you, and that's the most
love,
important
and
thing,
that's the
man.
goal. That's the goal.
Yeah. So, right on, Fred, man. All the best. I'm gonna get off you here,
man.
and
appreciate you, man. All the way from
appreciate
Australia.
you
You're gonna
and
be our
appreciate the show,
correspondent.
mate.
You're gonna be our correspondent for this fight.
You got it, bro. You
Appreciate
got it, mate.
Appreciate
That's me, Boxing Talk Australia in the
I
chat.
got you.
So.
I figured as much.
Yeah. All right, Fred. Well, you have a great day, mate.
Appreciate
Thanks
you,
a lot.
All right, all the time.
Bye-bye, buddy.
All right. Haven't been called mate in a long time. What's up, Kyle?
Big Fred, what's happening, man?
Good. You got. Okay,
Max,
let me.
I owe you $10.
Oh yeah, you owe Max $10.
I owe Max $10, man. But but I will say this: Chuck fucked the money up last night.
I know they would have. I'm telling you,
fucked the money up last night by getting knocked out. If he won that fight,
impressively.
He's in line to fight Kambosos, bro.
I already know so.
Listen. I'm glad he got knocked out last night. You know what I'm saying? It's better for me to lose $10 than the fight not to happen. So I'm happy that I lost the $10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Although, shout out to L-Dub. Me and L-Dub, because we was talking about this, man. Because in my mind, all these scenarios was coming in my head, like how the fight can't happen, how different avenues for them to say, nah, we ain't got to fight him or fight him. We ain't got to fight him. We can fight this guy, fight that guy. So, but Cho getting knocked out, if Vasily Lomachenko said, nah, the guy ain't leaving my country, they had to fight Devin Haney. So I'm excited about that. You know what I'm saying? I am excited. But he got to knock him out, though. I don't know if he can pity pat and outbox him for the whole fight and still win. So, what's going on, Fred?
All right, appreciate it. No, I want to finish this point. How they did a doozy on the women. You know what they told the women? Oh man, you're less than a man. And you know what the women said? No, I ain't. No, you are less than a man. You make 57 cents on a dollar. You make 57 cents compared to a man's dollar. Oh man, we can outwork them. We're stronger than them. So you know what they did? America and capitalism doubled their workforce by conning the woman, taking the parents out of the house, indoctrinating the kids. School, after school, you pick up the kid at 5 o'clock. You got an hour and a half with your son. And it may not be an hour, son or daughter. It may not be an hour and a half because he's on his iPad. You're tired. You got to cook dinner. They're upstairs. They're in the back room doing whatever they want to do. And guess what? Now we got an indoctrinated child at 10. You know what he want to be when he grow up? He want to get a job. That's the realities, man. That's the reality. I was having a conversation with Lincoln. I said, Lincoln, what are you going to be when you grow up? He said, I got to get a job. I said, no, you don't. Dream. What do you? No, create it. He said, you have a job? I says, I do. He says, yeah. I says, but he said, no. And then he did say one cool thing. He said, you're your own boss. I didn't know he knew that, like, but you never put it. Kids watch everything they parents do, dog, And I was like, I look back and I said, huh, that's interesting. So I want you to be your own boss. It's important, man. Like, and then see, so what people get confused is you can own something and not be a boss of it. People think, oh, if you own it, you got to be a boss. No, you can have partners be the boss, like they do in the record industry. All those white silent partners, they don't speak out in front. They give whoever Charlemagne is the front person for the book company and Revolt and whoever else is on it. You don't see the other people in front because they're not marketable, but Charlemagne is. He gonna keep a job. So and yeah, man, it's whew. So what was your reaction when you found out the news? By the way,
I was happy, man.
You was happy?
Yeah, I was happy because L told me yesterday, so I was happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's.
I thought about I said, damn, nigga, we should have told me this the day before. I wouldn't have doubled down.
Right. What were your thoughts on the contract?
You know my thoughts, man. I wish they, in the words of the great philosopher Floyd Mayweather, man, legacy don't pay your bills, man. Don't feed your family, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No. I just think, man, they could have just figured something out, man. Kambosos would have to come back to him, really. Especially now because the Pro shit, that But I don't think that's it though. I don't think he's just getting that much and Kambosos getting that much, bro. Ain't no way.
I don't care about that, but I don't care about the money per se. I just so look how they minimized him to get the deal done. You know what I mean? Like you got to sell your soul. Like they gave up everything. Oh, you want these belts.
Yeah.
It's
But we'll say this though, Fred.
Yes.
He win this fight like I know he is. He's a martyr. And he writes his own checks from here on out.
No, he doesn't. He signed to Bob Arum.
I mean, what's the fight deal? What's
it don't
deal?
matter. It's however long Bob wants you.
Now Haney. The Haney's a 2-player for that. I don't think it's gonna go down like that.
How they 2-player and they signed a 3-fight deal? How they 2-player? What does that mean?
Well, but it's a little different though. They got more of a partnership than anything else though. They'll get a bigger cut of the pie.
You don't understand power. What network they gonna fight on? Who's gonna pay them?
Yeah, right.
The person who pays is in charge.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say what you want publicly, and whoever paying is in charge, man. And it's you guys already heard my thoughts about it. I don't need to be repetitive, but it's gonna be a good fight. I will say that it's gonna be a good fight. I would have Devin as the favorite. Vegas should have the odds up probably tomorrow, if not tonight. It's gonna be an exciting fight. It's gonna be a great buildup. You know why this fight is gonna be a great buildup? Here's why schedules are so important. Because boxing fans are going to be engaged after March Madness for 8 weeks in a row. Every week for 8 weeks, there's a marketable fight. Lubin Fundora, Spence,
Shakur.
Fury, Shakur, Canelo, whoever's the 14th, the 21st, and then Tank, and then Devin. So every week, people gonna be like, who gonna win? What you think of the contract? Can Kambosos pull this off? Does Devin Haney need a knockout? And you get 8 weeks of that. 8 weeks of that, and then boom, you get the fight. So that's why scheduling is so important. And then we get the big knockout. We get Joe Smith versus oh, that's gonna be brutal.
Oh yeah, better be. I watched your interview with Bob Arum today.
Oh yeah.
Another good one, right?
Thank you.
You tried to get him a few times. He wasn't having that shit, though.
I told you,
wasn't
man.
even. No, you wasn't even slick with it today, dog. You wasn't really. You wasn't even. You was trying to watch basketball, dog. You wasn't really cerebral today. You just kept saying it. You know what I mean? You weren't really cerebral this time. You didn't even like water it down, man. Normally you give him no traps. You didn't set no traps. You was worried about him watching the basketball game, dog.
You're right. You absolutely right.
Yeah, you ain't set it up. I know. I seen you. I seen it.
Right.
So,
I didn't set it up.
But the good thing you did set up was him saying why he put the Oscar Valdez or Shakur Stevenson Oscar Valdez fight on April 30th, though. I mean, that dude is a genius, man. You can't lie, man. He's cheap. He know what he's doing. His overhead is high, is low, but his profit is high, dude. This dude he ain't spent no money, bro. Like the fight last night, he ain't spent a dime to have that fight at that spot. You hear what I'm saying, Fred?
Yeah.
He ain't spent no money to have that fight there.
Right.
So the overhead is high. He know what he's doing, man. He knows if he goes to these small places that they're gonna give him the building for nothing, and everybody gonna want to go to, and everybody in the town ain't got shit to do but a Walmart, you know what I'm saying? In Home Depot. So shit, we're going to the fight. Shit, why not? Ain't nothing else going on in Fresno. Shit, let me go to this fight. So man. Now the PBC did something smart too, though. I think this Minnesota thing is a smart bet because they done sold that motherfucker out every time they done win. If you notice,
new. It's fresh. It's a fresh spot. It's a fresh spot.
So
definitely a fresh spot.
I would say fuck LA for a little bit, set up shop there for a while. I don't understand why they left Atlanta. That's the part I don't understand at all, though. You have
they don't have a small arena. They gotta get a smaller arena.
Shit, yeah, they do.
You got to get one. You get what I'm saying? You got to develop a relationship to get a smaller arena.
You the PBC, man. I got to figure that shit out.
They just got State Farm right now, so they need like a 5,000 person arena, you know, where they know they can do well, and you can't get.
Okay, so how were they able to do so good in the Barclays?
It's New York. You got 100 million people to pull from. Basic. I'm not 100 million, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think if you market it right, hell, you can really set up shop for real. But they don't set up shit right though. Because I'm built like, you know how Mayweather built Canelo off his back? Well, I mean Golden Boy did because Golden Boy had all the fighters at the time. I'm doing the same thing with Mayweather. I'm like, Gervonta Davis is the biggest thing ever. Let me go ahead and put all these dogs on this undercard so people can see them. Instead of trying to stretch out these dates, let me build these fighters up. And I wouldn't even feed Rolly. I wouldn't even have fed Rolly a tank right now. Because Rolly can sell his own tickets. Say what you want about his fighting style, but you want to see him lose. If the motherfucker kept winning, then it's like, well, shit, man, let me see. This motherfucker can't keep winning these fights. I don't understand what they doing out here, man. I don't think Mayweather even give a fuck. I'm being honest with you. I don't even think he care about the promotion company this time, dog.
At all.
Because he take, nothing lasts forever. We gonna just have so you could. I just think I don't think he got nothing to do with this company. To be honest with you, bro, I think it's all going belly up. If you ask me, because he just saying fuck it. Like, okay, go out, Heyman. You know, It's like Al Heyman was like, nigga, you gonna do what I tell you to do, nigga. Get him up. Get a nigga up, nigga. I'm doing what I want with him now, nigga. Give him up. I'll let you have it for a little bit. You ain't do shit with him. It's my time. Get your ass out the way, nigga. Go buy a fucking boat and some jewelry, you fucking idiot.
Right. You nailed it. 310, what's up? I guess you scared them off. Now you're right. He's definitely gonna be signed. Imagine if Tank signs with Top Rank. That would be funny as hell. Like, how would as Al Heyman the manager, and he got to do a 3-fight deal with Top Rank? Wow, that's crazy.
And that's, you know how you said, like you said, dog. That's why I think, like you always say, do you think they're going belly up? It just feel like that. It feel like when Tank leave, it feel like that. It's like, okay, if he signed with Top Rank, bro, Top Rank is on a whole nother level, dude.
Yeah, they are. And it's time that people need to accept it. They are real business. They're real, and I've been telling y'all for a long time, but it's hard to penetrate the people who think that Top Rank is racist. They're not racist. They didn't sign more black fighters than any company in boxing.
And giving them fights.
Yeah, and get so what I mean by they're not racist is the black fighters are overlooking what you're seeing. Shit, I'm going to get this money. I'm going to get these fight dates. So it's like saying the NFL is racist. The players don't think they're racist. They playing every Sunday and getting paid handsomely. So it's not racist. So it's still working. It's still operational. You know, it's like you in an abusive relationship. The relationship isn't abusive because you're still in it. Oh, he hits me. And then your brother step in. Your brother beat up your boyfriend. Then Christmas, you back with him. Oh, what the hell is this about? Come on, man. So it's not an abusive relationship. You like it.
I mean, I hated Top Rank, man. But you remember for a season, that Bob Arum didn't get it. And you hit the nail on the head today when you was telling him, like, you it was a time where you didn't have shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
And now you booming. Cause see, he knew what was coming. Dude, they pounced on every Olympian coming out the Olympics. They signed every single one of them, dude. From the girls to the guys, dude. Everybody that came out and signed with Top Rank, everybody. Whether you lost, won, or was on the team, dude, they got you. They signed you. Right. Look at all the look at the fight yesterday. I don't know if you seen the card. Look how many black fighters was on that card, bro.
On what card?
The Burchell card.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't see the whole card. I just saw the I didn't even see the co-main. I just watched the main. What's up, 310?
Yeah, what's up, my bad?
Hey.
I called in, but yeah, I just want to say about Devin Haney taking that 3-fight deal. The only thing is, I thought he was gonna have to take a pay cut for the first fight and maybe the second one in Australia, but I can't see him taking 3 straight fights at a pay cut. Even though we know that Floyd Mayweather fought Oscar and he took a bad pay cut because he knew after that he would be the man, which that's what happened. So I'm thinking Devin Haney and Bill Haney have the same mindset. Like, okay, we get through this, become undisputed, and we the man. Nobody can mess with us. We gonna make, just as much money as Floyd. What you think about that?
No, he got a 3-fight deal. So you're not a free
agent.
But
after that, you think he in charge or
no?
Like no?
No, because once you sign with Bob Arum, it's on Bob Arum if he wants you or not. Like he's on
that 3.
He's gonna force.
No. Is that 3 back-to-back fights, or are they gonna space it out?
Well, I don't know what the scheduling is gonna look like, but I'm just saying, what you gonna do? Take Bob Arum to court?
No, what I'm saying is
no, you're missing my point. You're missing my point. It's over when Bob Arum says it's over because you can't do nothing about it. What you gonna do? Hire a lawyer?
I'm not understanding. Well, I'm not understanding. It's a good thing he signed with Bob Arum, right? to
I
he's gonna get
mean,
exposure with ESPN,
yeah, he's gonna get great exposure.
and after that,
this fight is gonna
yeah,
do wonders. This fight is gonna do wonders for him in terms of exposure. Oh, wonders. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna
but
be a
is
household
it
name. He'll definitely be. Yeah, yeah.
okay? But
for
is he
sure.
on the same path as Mayweather? Is what I'm trying to get to.
No, it's not the same because it's not the same because Bob Arum wasn't as smart as he was about the black market as he is now. Now he understands that, hold up, I can make, it's not the money that I probably want, but I can make some money off this guy. That's why he jumped in front of Tyson Fury. It wasn't Tyson Fury, it was Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that too. He used Kambosos to get to Haney.
No, he didn't use no fucking Kambosos to get to Haney.
No.
So
is Kambosos signed to a 3-fight deal?
He used Kambosos to maximize his deal. Like, it's just not. He's just being opportunistic. He wanted Lomachenko to get the fight. Man, they called the president of defense or the security of defense to try and get him out of the war. They did everything possible to get Loma to fight. So I think that Devin Haney was the second option. And it happens like that sometimes. Sometimes it happens like that with girls in the club. You're not the first option, nigga, but hey, the first dude left. So now, hey, it's you. Now you get lucky that night. So the point I'm making is you got to take advantage of the opportunity. But you don't, when you sign to a promoter, at this level, at the PBC level, at the top rank level, good luck. Good luck getting out of those deals if they don't honor it. Good luck.
Yeah, all right. And I was gonna ask you, why do you think it was a 3-fight deal instead of a 2-fight deal? You think he's setting up Loma for that third fight?
No, he ain't setting up Loma. No, you get what you can out the deal. You got to sweeten
So you
got to sweeten the pot, right?
Haney,
You ever?
Yeah, but I'm thinking.
You ever tried to convince a girl to come over and you're like, hey, we can go have breakfast in the morning? You ever tried that move?
I mean, yeah, something like
exactly. That's what the third fight is. Oh yeah, we'll give you Kambosos. I mean, yeah, well, not Kambosos.
All right. Yeah,
whatever his name.
I mean, my opinion about that was, he got the rematch with Kambosos, and in that third fight, there'll be some time pass where Loma might be able to, get out of his situation and look like he was a war hero, and it'll look better for him to leave then and fight Haney for the belt. So anyway, Loma still gets that fight. That's what I was thinking.
Now Loma's gonna get an opportunity just based off of how Bob talks about him. Bob reveres Loma. Can't you hear how he talks about him?
Yeah, but I'm thinking, if Haney was on his own and Loma wanted to fight for his belt, he would have ducked him just like Loma ducked him. So he would have been like, nah. But now with him being under Bob's gonna be like, all right, this is the third fight. So he got a dog in the fight now. Like, you signed to me, you got to fight Loma. That was kind of what I was thinking. And then with Kambosos, I mean, everybody's saying Kambosos not about to hold them belts. He was that was just a one fight thing. He won the belts. Now it's time to give him up. But all right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for the call.
Appreciate you,
man. Great call, bro.
Was it?
That's a good call.
Okay, good call.
You put a song on him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a great fight. June 4th, we're all gonna be glued to the tube.
Hey, did you see that slap?
I'm gonna watch it when I get off.
You might want to watch it now.
I saw it, but it may be owned by the CBS. CBS don't play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you play that on, I ain't about to mess with CBS. And but Viacom.
Man, that motherfucker, boy. You gotta leave people, man. You can't be talking about people's wives and kids, man.
What did he say?
He made she got I think she got a situation where she can't really grow her hair and shit because one of the diseases she has. I don't know if it's lupus or alopecia, one of them. Might be lupus though. She got some type of sickness though. And he made a G.I. Jane joke. And man, Will Smith just walked him down, boy. He burned that slap from West Philly, nigga.
So what did Chris Rock say after?
He said, Wow, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. And then that's when Will Smith said, keep my wife's name with your fucking mouth.
He said
keep
that?
my wife's name with your fucking mouth. Yeah. And then Chris Rock was like, I will. He said, man, that was the Oscars moment, like a moment, and Oscars forever. You know what I'm saying? Which it is, boy. They tear his ass up online right now. Black Twitter's having a field day. I got a meme. I'm about to work on a meme right now. As soon as I get off of here, man.
You about to work on a name?
A meme.
Oh, a meme. Yeah. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. You know, Will Smith is protecting his woman. You don't mess with people's women, man. You know,
no matter what they're going through, boy, they can fight, they can argue, they can cuss each other out, they can do whatever they want to each other. But as soon as you bring your ass and get involved, it's a whole different situation. I told you about that BART situation, right? When I was on the BART, and the white guy was like, hey, get your hands off that young lady. And they beat his ass. He got his hands off of her, and they both put their hands on him. Beat the brakes off that boy. He looking at me like I'm supposed to help him. I looked away like, nigga, I ain't getting involved with y'all. What Craig say? I ain't getting involved with y'all. Shit, they beat his ass, boy. He thought I was gonna help him. I'm not helping you. That's them folks' problems. Boy, hell no. They turned on that white man so fast, boy, they beat the shit out of him too. You remember that scene in Don't Be a Menace on Drink Your Juice in the Hood?
I don't remember.
He was like, man, he said, man, I don't want no problems. He said, when you have a man say he don't want no problems, but I do, huh? And then it was like dancing on a nigga and shit. Fred, man, I can't believe you don't remember that shit, man.
That's so long.
Classic urban cinema right there.
Oh man. Hey, did you see that twerking competition?
Man, that shit was sad. Man, like you said, man, these are the folks that's teaching. I'm glad I got a white teacher teaching my kid, man. No offense to black teachers out there in the world. I'm just saying as it pertains to these hoes twerking. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they can't teach, because one of my cousins, she a principal, and she ain't gonna have no shit like that go down on her watch. I'm just saying them hoes is out of pocket for sure.
Yeah, man. It's
Nah, it wasn't fake, Kevin. It's only a quick delay, so it's live. So it ain't like they can cut everything off, nigga. That's live.
What's up, DJ?
Yo, I've been crying for like the past 40 minutes watching that damn slap. It wasn't nothing fake about it, because you could clearly hear him cussing Chris. Wasn't nothing fake about that, because he apologized to the Academy during his acceptance speech. He won the Oscar after that, by the way, for best lead actor. He won it for King Richard. He won the Oscar for lead actor in a role in a movie. But yeah, wasn't nothing fake about that, man. Wasn't nothing fake about that shit. And he was like, now I look like the crazy father. And he was like, art imitates life. Now I really look like Richard Williams protecting his family. His acceptance speech was amazing. And I saw a video of after they went to commercial, how Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, Bradley Cooper, all of them came up to him and was kind of like consoling him a little bit, like, hey, everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Because he was Will Smith. They was consoling Will Smith. No, nobody think he did wrong. You disrespect my wife on national TV, you getting dealt with right there. Because you can see when he told the joke, after you watch the video and really get all the audio, the camera cut to Will kind of smirking about it, but Jada was clearly pissed off about that joke. because she's made it known about her medical condition, even on her Red Table Talks. If people watch those, she's made it known about her medical condition and how uncomfortable she was at first. That's why she was wearing all the head wraps and hats and everything. She was really self-conscious about losing her hair. And for him to make that joke in front of the world, millions of people are watching the Oscars. For him to make that joke and Will knowing that made his wife uncomfortable, he went up there and handled it. Say what you want to say about me. Say what you want to say about me, man. But I know how he lives with Jada every day, so he knows how that affects her. And he knows how she sees herself without her hair. So for you to make that joke, Chris Rock made a bad joke and he paid for it.
Do you think Will Smith should have did that?
It wasn't even a good joke, though.
Absolutely.
The joke wasn't even funny.
Really?
It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny. He was like,
No,
Jada, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
I'm just talking about
that was the joke.
I'm talking about like I understand, but do you think he should have did that on national TV though?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Ain't no postponing the punishment. Ain't no postponing. Ain't no wait till I see you outside. None of that shit. No, you disrespected her, and I'm gonna handle it where you disrespected her.
Yeah, but he's gonna see him in like in about an hour, like or 2 hours. Like he's gonna go behind and I'm just because
he was gonna get out of there. He was gonna get out of there.
But you rather get sued? You rather get sued?
They both got money for it.
They both got money.
You don't understand. Y'all, they both got
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I'm done.
No, I get what you're saying. Either way it go, he was gonna be sued because he was gonna do it in front of people. They weren't gonna trap each other in the bathroom.
No, it's on national TV. Man, he just incriminated himself. Like it may not even get to that, but I'm just saying, you put yourself. It's like robbing a bank with no mask. Like you just put yourself in harm's way. You put yourself in a position where now you have no leverage, no power. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand like the knee-jerk reaction, but I mean, Chris Rock getting something out of this deal. It may not never go public, but shit, he getting something out of this deal. He got too many lawyers on his team, and man, I just. I understand the sentiment, and I know how when something burns you. I understand that. I've been there before. Like you just gotta react. It's just like you can't do nothing else but react. And I would accuse myself of being immature, but he's gonna see him in an hour. You can drag him in the bathroom, and you know what I mean. And somebody's gonna get it on camera, and you know, I don't know. But now the world saw it, and now it may cost you a little bit of money, and you get some hood credit. But I'd rather have real credit than hood credit. You know, hood credit killed Nipsey.
So defending his wife ain't real credit. That ain't real credit.
Defending your wife, which will make you a criminal. There's better ways to handle that.
But in your household, you're gonna be the man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the ride home, when you see my friend, no disrespect, man. See, you got your Asian woman, so it might be a little different. You know, you riding home with a black woman.
No, you know, that's all that nigga talk. No, man, that's nigga talk.
I'm just saying.
No,
nigga,
that's all nigga talk. That's all nigga talk. What the point of the matter is, you can't put so you're big, bad, and tough. Now you go to jail. Is it worth going to jail? And now you're not raising your kids. Now she's a single parent for a year. You're in jail. One income. You're gonna lose your job if you have a job. If you own a business, it's gonna be compromised. I'm just saying I just think that he would have had a better opportunity behind the stage, and now the world, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe he gets sued for $3 million. I don't know. That's $3 million that could go to his legacy. You know what I mean? So I just think that, like, I don't know, man. I mean, I do know. But,
Fred, if that was David or Yellow or Sterling K. Brown, I'd be with you. That's Will Smith, man. That's Will Smith, man. He gonna be all right.
I don't get it.
If it was an actor of a lesser stature, if it was somebody of a lesser name, I'd be with you. Wait till another time where the lawsuit probably hurt you a lot more and hurt you because they still got legacies that they can build on. Will Smith's legacy is already set in stone.
What
money good? His kid's grown. His kid's grown, man.
What does that have to do with committing a crime in public? What does that have to do with, like, you got to be emotionally mature? Being
emotionally mature is one thing, but it's the kind of like the Cain Velasquez situation. Everybody says that they would do that until you're put in that situation. Everybody, you're not going to talk to my wife like that, or you're not going to put your hands on my kids. But when it comes down to it, a lot of guys wouldn't. Will Smith and Cain Velasquez did, and I applaud him for it.
Well, he's in jail right now, right?
Who?
Yeah, good luck convicting him. Good luck convicting him. Take me to trial. Good luck finding 12 people who are going to convict me for that. Will Smith, okay, I'm going to give up a little money. Have to go to some anger management classes. So be it.
I understand. All right, we'll agree to disagree.
I got you. But damn, it was hilarious.
Yeah, but if that was a game banger, we would say, "Oh, don't do it, don't do it." You know what I mean? Like, hey, so you talking about your mama? That's on hood. All right. Stephen A. Smith thinks what Will Smith did was wrong. He said if The Rock made a joke, Will Smith wouldn't react it the same way. Stephen A. said a black man slapping a black man in front of the world is a bad look. I believe that too. See, that's where I'm at with it too. Like, there's no difference between that and the twerking video. Like, he would have had a lot of time to destroy Chris Rock in the green room. He got a lot of time. They go to commercials. He would have went behind and anyways, man. If our elite are acting like niggas and our niggas are acting like niggas, shit, what we got? What we got?
It ain't got nothing to do with acting like a nigga. That's some man shit. That's some masculinity shit. No, you're not gonna disrespect my wife in front of me. Like, at some point we gotta be a man. Fuck the money, fuck all the money and shit. At some point we gotta be a man.
People say that until they're in jail and then they need money to get out of jail. People say that, fuck the money, fuck this. No. That's why a lot of crimes go unsolved, because they're planned, they're strategic. You understand? So I think that, fuck and then you need money for lawyer. Fuck the money. Oh man, I'm Big Dick Willie. Oh no, he could have got him so many different ways. It's cool because all the men were like, yeah, I would have did the same thing to protect my wife. Yeah, I would have did the same thing. Yeah, hoo-ha. Yeah, I know you do it. And guess what? Your children's life savings goes towards your case. You gotta take a second out on your house, so in real life, I know this is Hollywood, but in real life, you got to do it a different way. You got to do it more strategic. And he had so many opportunities. He would have had so many more opportunities, I believe, to do it. But now the world saw it. Now he's at the whatever Chris Rock wants to do is whatever Chris Rock wants to do. But
and he knew that before he walked on stage, so he's willing to accept it.
Even after you know what I mean? But Fred, this is all I'm saying though. That ride home is gonna be a better ride home because of that smack. I'm telling you. he got a smack in the eye.
It's not about the ride home. It's about life. It's about like life. It's like it's not. We got to get out of this nigga paradigm. Oh yeah, I protected my wife. I'm a real nigga. Yeah, you protect your
That's
wife.
not a nigga paradigm. That's some man shit.
No.
That's man shit. That ain't got nothing to do with being a nigga. That's some man shit. Any man should be willing to do that.
Nah.
So Fred, what if? So they get in the car. She's like, oh, so you go out the nigga say whatever he wants to me, huh? It's come on, it's like, bro. It's like you gotta protect your woman, man. Dog, she got a disease, and the man made a terrible joke. It wasn't even. It was a tasteless, classless, weak ass joke.
Yeah, but what I said was he could have handled it off air. You didn't have to do it in front of the world. What crime would you commit in front of the world? Tell me a crime you would commit in front of the world.
Damn, I can't even think of one.
Exactly. You can't. You're not going to commit a crime in front of her. This is Hollywood, so it's going to get swept under the rug. Nothing's going to happen. Yeah, but in the real world, that ain't the real world.
Yeah.
Man, go him up Chris Rock in the green room, beat him up, do whatever you need to do with him. Man, take care of that. But you just the kids on the playground are going to be talking about this tomorrow. Oh, yeah, man, you talk about my girl, I'm going to slap. You see, we got to think bigger than that. We always getting stuck being emotional in moments. I understand self-defense. Chris Rock, by all means, defend yourself.
That is what I was beaming in to talk about.
Yeah, go ahead,
dude, there is no other. Dude, listen, bro, look. The only other most disrespectful thing that you can do to somebody is spit on them, right? Yeah. But if you open hand slap me, bro, fuck that check. I don't give a, bro. We got an automatic problem, bro. Dude, I would have came up out my damn suit if I was Chris Rock. Nigga, the show would have just been all fucked up. Like, bro, no. Like, hell no. Like, but do y'all think that Chris Rock knew about Jada Pinkett's hair issues?
Everybody know that, man. That's probably why he's
everybody know that, man. It's public knowledge. She's spoken about it.
And
she's spoken publicly about it.
And Chris Rock knew he was wrong for even joking at all. Because he knew once he seen Will Smith come up there, he's like, oh. He knew he was wrong, bro. He knew he was wrong from the giddy on up. He knew he was wrong when he made the joke. If you read that, if you listen to the audio, the whole thing, he knew he was wrong for the whole thing. That's why when he got smacked, he just made a joke about it. He didn't even make a fuss about it because he knew he was wrong. Yes, he knew he was wrong for that shit, man. He knew that because you could tell they know each other. So this ain't like oh, I don't know this guy type of shit. It's like, bro, you know my family, bro. You know what we got going on. And you made a joke about it. And I can't stand here and let you make a joke about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man.
All right. I y'all go to jail. I'm not going to jail. I don't want to.
But I mean, but
for my family, I would. For my family, I would.
He gonna be out in a fucking hour. Like, bro, like.
But I'm talking about real life. These are celebrities we're talking about. I'm talking about real men living real lives, like real authentic.
For my family, absolutely, I would. I absolutely would. No problem.
All right. Well, I mean, I just think. See, I actually said this last week. When men got 3 kids, right? I would kill for my kids. You disrespect my kids, I would kill for my kids, right? You go to jail for life, you got 2 kids left. You failed as a father. Period. You can do the math, be the toughest nigga in the world. You failed. You're doing 25 years. That's why we live in this pendulum. Like, oh, we got to be the toughest nigga. No, get that nigga on your own time. If it takes you 2 years, because it's going to burn you. So you're going to get it done. But if it takes you 2 years to plan it out, it takes you 2 years to plan it out. He would have had so much more time to get Chris Rock, choke the living hell out of him, do what he needed to do with him. He could have did it.
See, the
I get
difference
what
is
you're
now it's
saying.
premeditated. You can't say you just acted in the moment. Now it's premeditated. You done sat back and planned the shit for 2 years. Now it's something different. Now you no longer defending your family. You just committed premeditated murder. That's something different.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're still going to, but you got a better chance of getting away with it. It's not going to be in public consumption.
I got a better chance of getting away with it when I acted in the moment.
How? How?
Temporary insanity.
That nigga said temporary insanity.
Crime of passion, you still going to jail?
No, au contraire, my friend.
I mean, there are
no, you won't.
Will made it worse. One sec. Let me read this to you guys. Appreciate you coming back, Dana. Will made it worse. Them comedians stick together. So Dave Chappelle and the rest of them black comedians are going to roast him, and Jada jokes coming. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Hey, listen. Listen. I ain't
and
making no Jada.
When he see them, they get smacked too. So
hey, I ain't making no Jada Pinkett jokes, fam.
No, but truth be told, I mean, he didn't come at 50 Cent when he was
but
making
them
all
Chris Rock jokes coming. Them Chris Rock jokes coming too now.
Oh, it's gonna be in Saturday Night Live. Oh shit, that's coming for sure. And Chris Rock is embarrassed, but it is what it is. You know, he's gonna be the talk for the next 2 days. But I'm just telling, if y'all can hear my voice, man, I know y'all may disagree with me, but do not do criminal time. Don't overvalue criminal time over parent time. Okay, I don't care what these streets tell you. Oh man, I'll kill that nigga. Oh, I'll kill. Yeah, go ahead and kill him. And you do 25 a life. And you sleeping with a nigga for 25 years. We got to get out of that so quick. I do that, I'll do this. Nah, you gonna get him. You can kill him with success. I remember, I'm gonna tell you guys a true story. It was a nigga that owed me money, right? I'm gonna tell you how devious I am, like getting back at niggas, right? It was a guy who owed me money. You know what I did? I sent this girl flowers 4 Mondays in a row. She was like, "Oh my God, who is this?" And then I set her up. I set her up with a friend of mine, right? And she went on a date with him. Text him the picture. He didn't do nothing with her. I just set him up. Now he got that in his head. Now that shit gonna stick with him the rest of his life. Like I said, you throw a rock at me, I'm throwing 2 bricks at you. I didn't want his wife.
So instead of just asking for your money, saying if you ain't gonna pay for it, like you rather go through all that than just ask for your money.
No, because obviously I went through that process. And so you got to take what he values.
Cool. You can't get nothing else from me. After that, you can't get nothing else from me.
What do you mean?
I ain't finna go through all that for some get back.
Oh, well, you do what you do. You do what you do. But I'm just saying, you don't risk penitentiary chances, man. Stop. We got to stop this mindset like penitentiary chances is masculinity. Penitentiary chances aren't masculinity. No.
And let another man disrespect your wife, afraid to go to jail is masculinity. Is masculinity?
Well, your wife getting up and going to work every day is disrespectful to you as a man. Your wife pumping gas is disrespect to you as a man. Come on, let's just call it a buck. Let's just call it what it is. Like, come on, man. At the end of the day, we got this. It's in the urban culture. Black, Asian, we all say the shit. But that's not the reality of it. A man says some disrespectful words to you because in real life, you're going to jail. This is Will Smith and Chris Rock. In real life, you're going to jail. And you got to bail out of jail. And you got to go to court. And you're going to have at least a fine. And then you're going to have a civil suit. Like big picture. Like I think at the end of the day, when we hit our 30s and 40s, we got to be more cerebral. I'm not saying don't get back at the guy. But doing this shit on national TV, 100 million people watch, it's gonna do a billion views. Now that's the standard for all these other young kids. Now we setting the standard. Like, I'm all about getting back. When Kenny hit me, I got back. I tried to get back as immediately as I could. I understand self-defense. I understand all of that. I get it. You know what I mean? Most days I'm never without whatever I need to be without. So the point I'm making is that I think we got to be better decision makers. I really do think we got to be better. I believe in protecting your woman. I believe in doing what you're saying, DJ. But don't do it to get penitentiary years. I wouldn't do that.
Well, I do agree with you on that part. My issue is with Chris Rock. Dude, I don't give a damn what joke was said. If you slap me, bro, like, no. Like, this shit's crazy. It's crazy. But yes, emotional intelligence is very, very important.
It's very
now, if I was Will Smith, would I have just like got up and had just whatever slapped them like that? I probably would have waited until at least a commercial break. As soon as they had went to a commercial break, I would have probably rushed up there on stage. Like, you know what I mean? But I mean, shit, it is what it is.
I mean, but the way he did it, man, nobody saw it coming. So you see, but you gotta think, they got security, could have held him back, all that. When he did that at that point in time, nobody even thought to hold him back. Nobody thought to grab him or nothing like that.
Like, they probably had thought that it was a joke or something, like he was getting up to or something. Like, I don't know.
But Chris Rock.
Well, I'm out, y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
I appreciate
hold up.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh,
all right, bro.
Hey,
Take care of yourself.
Cal, what's up on them gloves?
I got you, man. I told you. I got you, bro. Look, brother. I got it right next to it. I got you.
Bet.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
All right, bro. Take care of yourself.
No, I mean, y'all can go either way. Y'all can go either way with it, but I'm just saying, don't take yourself out the household. That's all I'm saying. Don't take yourself out your household. Whatever you got to do. Your wife is going to understand. Your girl is going to understand that it's the long game. It's the long game. Like, I tell you how I'm gonna tell you how I understood like the realities. I remember I didn't understand this, but I was talking to a big guy, a big bodyguard, right? Big bodyguard dude, like twice my size, it looks like, right? And we were just having a casual conversation. I was in 24-hour fitness. And he says, and we just got into he was bodyguarding Corey Holcomb, coincidentally. Corey Holcomb. And he said, I guess I scared him or something. Like, you know how you playing and you turn a corner and I scare. And he says, you luck because I destroy people. He says, and I was like, really? He says, yeah, I take every threat the same. And I was like, you're right. So I understand your sentiment. I understand. I'm on the side of like, he deserved to get what's coming to him. I just wouldn't have did it in that setting. That's all. I just wouldn't have. And yeah, man, he's gonna be a hero to some and an idiot to some, and it is what it is, you know. Chris Rock, I mean, it's all entertainment at this point now. Nothing's gonna happen. Chris Rock ain't hurt.
Hey, Fred.
Yes.
In the words of the great philosopher DJ, everybody hates Chris.
Stop.
Oh man. No,
hey,
what
and Roger, I promise you, I promise you, I can almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee you hadn't taught your kids how to defend themselves yet. I can almost guarantee it. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Just responding to somebody in the chat.
No, I was just gonna say what I meant by your wife is working being working just it's like there's a piece of you that, you know what I mean, like as a man, you like, you know, you would in a perfect scenario, you would want her taking the kids and doing what she need to do. And that holds for me too. I'm not saying, oh, I'm woe is thou. No, I'm telling you the perfect scenario. You know, in a perfect scenario, yeah. You know, but you know, women are indoctrinated into the workforce now. So they want to work, they want to do what they want to do, they want to earn their money and do what they want to do. I think there's a piece in every man that wants to, you know, go out and make $100 million a year and, you know, have the house on the dock, you know, with the yacht and the Maybach in the front, you know. We all want that. On some level, whatever it is, whatever your dream is, you know, on some level. So I'm not disagreeing with you on the protecting your wife, your woman. I'm not, by no means. I'm just saying, damn, like in the real world, you going to jail. Yeah, you going to jail. Like, so, but I get it. Yes.
Hey, hey, DJ.
What's up, brother?
Chris Rock, he's singing right now. I wish I had a time machine.
Man, the meme, bro. The funniest meme I've seen so far. The funniest meme I've seen so far is like August Alsina after he saw Will Smith slap Chris Rock, and it's Ebony from Players Club hiding in the bathroom from Diamond. Man, dog, come on, man. Then the Charlie Murphy memes are, oh my god, man. The meme. This is gonna live forever. This is gonna live forever, man.
Well, yeah, it's gonna live for a long time. It's gonna be jokes. Chris Rock is gonna make a lot of money off of it.
Both of them gonna make a lot of money out of this.
Think about this, Fred. He can take this show on the road, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what Chris Rock on. He's a comedian. He can't do another. As a matter of fact, he's coming to LA because his tickets are on sale. So he's actually touring for a special right now. Him and Kevin Hart.
This could happen at a better time for him.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin Hart, please don't do another special. Please, God damn it, Kevin Hart, don't do another special. Please don't.
Bite your tongue. You bite your tongue talking about Kevin Hart, man. Only bad thing Kevin Hart has ever done was wear a dress. That's the only thing Kevin Hart has done wrong in his career is wear a dress, man.
Okay, so you hadn't seen like his last 3 comedy specials then?
Hey man, listen, man. We players fuck
Shit
up too.
was terrible. Shit was terrible, man.
Players fuck up too.
Yeah. Please, I mean, keep doing the movies. Some of the movies are funny.
Hey, nigga, that last movie.
Don't do another stand-up special.
Hey,
don't do another comedy special.
With Wesley Snipes was hella good, bro.
Yeah. The joint he got on Netflix. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, keep doing the movies and shit, you know what I mean? But don't do another stand-up special. The material has run dry. The material has run dry. The material has run dry.
We're gonna see what he do with this.
We can't do it. We can't do a 7 straight special. You talk about how dumb your kids are.
Man.
That's what he talks about. That's all he got, man. He rich now, so he's gonna talk about rich shit. You know, at least, you know, Cedric the Entertainer, Mike Epps got to do special out. I can't wait for that shit. Mike Epps, Cat Williams, Cedric the Entertainer. A lot of these guys are consistently doing new material. Kevin has consistently just talked about how goofy his kids are for like the last 4 specials, and the material has run dry. It's cool. You've reached your apex in the comedy game, man. Step away. Don't do another one. Please don't. Everything after Laugh at My Pain has been terrible.
You doing a lot of judging right now, brother.
I'm just saying. I'm a fan. I'm a consumer. It's terrible. It's a terrible product. Just speaking as a fan, not judgment. Just it's a terrible product. The jokes ain't hitting no more, man. That's just me.
Hey man, we had enough black on black crime, man. We won't need no more. You know,
Man, ain't no such thing as black on black crime. It's just crime, man.
hey, because you know Will Smith committed a crime in front of all these people, man. According to Fred.
No, I'm correlating that to our real lives.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want us responding that way, and then you got to spend $2,000 to bail out, and because you got a prior that was when you were 19, and now you're 45, a great person with a great family, and you know, so that would be me. I committed a crime at 19. My bail would probably be what it would be normal, you know. So I don't know. I don't go to 7-Eleven at night. I don't get gas at night. I do everything I can during the day, you know, and keep myself out of
like
harm's
for
way.
example, Fred, like you know, in regards to what you're talking about, right? I've told my 3 sisters, right? Whatever dude that they start dating or whatever, if he puts his hands on you, call the police first. Because if you call me, you only get to pull the fire alarm once. Because I'm coming to kill or die. You only get to pull it once. So be sure you want me involved. If you ain't ready to leave him, don't call me. If you ain't willing to call the police, don't call me. Because you only get to pull the lever once. Because once I pull up, I'm not asking any questions. I'm not gonna try to reason with him. He put his hands on you. It's it. One of us gotta go. So you only get to pull.
So you would leave your family?
They're well taken care of.
Hey, DJ different. Hey, and DJ,
they're well taken care of.
And they gonna go how you think it's gonna go, huh?
Nah, you're gonna end up in jail. Because you done beat the man up and now you in jail. That's why I say we gotta have this emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, man. I'm telling you, like the
emotional intelligence came in from telling them, look, you only get to do this once.
That's not
you're not gonna get to do it again. You're not gonna get to do it again.
How many kids you got, DJ? 3?
2.
You willing to die and you got young kids? You
wouldn't die for your family, Fred?
It's not about what I'm willing to die for. It has to be strategic, man. You can't. I think that's like immaturity. Like, I'm gonna kill this man and I got a whole family at the house. You got a whole family.
Oh, I'm sorry. The laws work in Alabama different than they work in California, I guess.
No, it's not. Laws are different. No, you went to the house. It don't matter. The judge is gonna decide what he decides, but you done got the power stripped away from you. You know what I mean? And I think we gotta be smarter than this, man, because there's no difference between a gang member. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna end up doing the same amount of time. And I think that self-defense versus saying I'm gonna die, I'm willing to die. Like I be listening to that, like, you know, you see the YouTube videos and you say I'm willing to die. I'm like, okay, you're willing to die, and now your woman got to move on, and now that your 2 kids don't have their daddy. Oh man. No, you know why I saw that? Game said that in I saw some of that Drink Champs video interview, and he said I'm willing to die.
Man.
But I'm like, you got kids. Like, I think we got to be. I think
we got game and whack 100 like 50. They need to some of this shit. They just need to cut out. That's some old that's some old goofy nigga shit that they be on.
Yeah, Will Smith chose violence on Chris Rock, but would have chose conversation if it was The Rock or 50 Cent. I wonder if you were Kimbo Slice, would Kenny Porter have pie faced you? Chris Rock is from Bed-Stuy, but just got punked. You know what I mean? I don't know, but how do
we know that? How do we know that he wouldn't have slapped 50 Cent or The Rock?
See, that's what get me. That's what get me. You know, you hear, well, he slept August like that. Well, maybe August ain't maybe August has been strategically avoiding Will. You don't know what Will done tried to do to August. You don't know the conversations they done had.
You know, I mean, sometimes it ain't about winning or losing the fight. Sometimes it's about respect. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes it's just about respect. Sometimes, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And now Chris Rock is gonna show some fucking respect. He gonna keep Jada's name out his fucking mouth. You know what I'm
And make
saying?
no mistake about it. That slap wasn't just for Chris Rock. They've been disrespecting Will Smith and Jada for the past 2 years since that Red Table Talk came out. And their whole relationship got put on blast. That slap was to send a message to everybody else. I'm sick of this shit. Y'all stop with the jokes. Stop asking me the fucking question about my relationship. Like, we done cleared it up. We done said how we felt. Will done told y'all they was on the brink of divorce. They been had an open marriage. Stop asking them about that slap was to let everybody know I'm sick of this shit.
I don't know if it was for everybody, but I do believe it was a build-up. And
it was definitely a build-up. It was definitely a build-up.
Man.
If you think it was just about Chris Rock, man, it wasn't. This was y'all been disrespecting me and my wife for 2 years now.
So let me ask y'all something real quick. What's worse? Chris Rock not doing something or Kenny Porter hiding behind a woman? What's worse?
Kenny Porter hiding behind a woman for sure.
Kenny Porter hiding behind a woman.
Hey, no,
because Chris Rock knew he was wrong. Chris Rock knew he was wrong, so he was willing to eat that. He was willing to me when he sat back and he didn't dive on Will. All right, I'm gonna eat that one because I felt like I kind of reached for that joke. It was a bad joke. It was in bad taste because he tried to clean it up as soon as he said it. He was like, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. He tried to sit back. He tried to clean it up. He was like, all right, I'm gonna eat that one. I kind of deserve that. That's the body language I got from Chris Rock. It wasn't that he got punked out. It was like, okay, I'm gonna eat that one.
But listen up, when he told the joke, he knew Will was hot because he did the point where he was like, that was a light one, right? Like trying to make sure like that what nigga Will Smith said, I ain't about that. I'm about that action, boss. He went took that slap from West Philly all the way to LA. Haga.
Oh yeah, he slapped Jesus from the man.
Hey, that nigga head was ringing. Boy. You know how you shake a pole and shit. You know how you shake the pole, like the little. We got Parkinson's out here, Fred. You know how you got the Parkinson's. You shake them motherfuckers just go like this. That's how nigga head was just like.
Who was that? Who was that?
Huh? You know how
I guarantee you his ears was buzzing for a good 20 minutes after that slap.
Ooh. On what?
Chris Rock. I think I
Chris Rock. I guarantee you his ears was buzzing for a good 20 minutes.
Man, you gotta watch that shit on loud too, Fred. Because
he came from the hip with it. You understand me? He came from the hip with it. If y'all believe that slap was fake, I got some oceanfront property in Idaho I want to sell you.
Prime real estate. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we need to have a whole show on that topic. About like, would you die?
Oh, somebody out of pocket, DJ.
What they say?
So Fabulous. He said Chris Rock is a real professional because ain't no way, bruh. And then somebody put the Emily fight back. These niggas are out of control, guys.
But everybody.
And half of them wouldn't beat Nats off their ass. So
Yeah. Oh, he's just gonna have fun, and then he's gonna have to make jokes. He actually should come out next week and do his top 10 memes. Oh man. Oh, he should play upon this. Top 10 memes. Oh yeah, he should. Memes are going haywire.
Yeah, because he's in Hollywood and because he's a comedian. You know what I mean? He's gonna get some money off this. He's definitely gonna make some money off of it without suing.
Facts.
Fabulous did not get beat up by Ray J. That was fake, Bird, man. It never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that never happened. Yeah, Ray J just called up to the show talking some Cash Money shit because he did. Ray J saw where Fabulous disrespected him. You remember the whole thing, the whole 24/7 where Ray J was in Floyd's living room on the piano singing One Wish and all that shit.
Yeah.
And Fabulous. I forgot what he said, but he said some slick shit about that, and Ray J got pissed off about it. And then they met up with each other, and nothing happened. But yeah, I mean, Nothing happened between them two, man.
Hey, what he
ain't too many rappers. Definitely not basketball players. You know, it's a few guys out here that really ain't gonna fight. It's a lot of rappers that ain't gonna fight. You know, we all know basketball players can't fight. You know, so these guys, they do a lot of woofing, but ain't nothing really gonna happen unless you the baby. You know, I wish people quit trying him. The man has legit killed people.
Listen,
stop.
Me and him went to high school.
Stop messing with him.
Listen, me and him went to high school together.
Who, the baby?
The baby?
Yeah, he beat up many of people right in front of me.
I believe it.
Listen, so one of my
what's his name? Jonathan Kirk. I believe Jonathan Kirk done put hands on people before.
Listen, we call him John. Back
John. Yeah.
So, my best friend is one of his closest friends, my boy Bucci. So I done seen the nigga the way he is now. He always been like all the jokes and shit.
I believe it. The
nigga been beat people the fuck up.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
The rapper, the baby.
Fred is conservative, man. He's a fucking Republican too. Tooth and nail.
I heard the name. I just don't know what he looks like. Chris. He said Chris has rheumatoid arthritis in his hands.
Something wrong with it, man. No, just he decided what it looked like to me. I can't say what it was, but what it looked like to me is after he told a joke and got slapped and shit, he was like, all right, I'm gonna eat that one. I might have been out of pocket. I'm gonna eat that one.
Damn.
It's cool.
Hey, but these
daddies Vance High School, man. Well, they ain't called Vance no more. It's called Julius Chambers. You know.
When the baby was, this is what made me start listening to his music. This was like 2018, I want to say 2017, 2018, when he was in Atlanta shooting that music video, and he was in the hood shooting a music video, and them guys from the neighborhood walked up to him, started asking him, who gave you permission to shoot the video here? He was like, ain't nobody gonna sign shit for me. I go where I want to go, and he backed them down by himself. They walked off he was by himself. Wasn't nobody out there but the people who was shooting the music video, and it was him and his brother, and he backed them down by himself. Sometimes it ain't always got to be about fighting, just showing them that you ain't no punk.
Right.
He finna just walk up and talk. Yeah, he killed somebody. Shot a nigga in Walmart. Killed him dead.
Why?
Dude tried to rob him.
Oh, okay.
Some niggas tried to run his house. He shot them niggas too.
Yeah, he was with his daughter. He was with his daughter and I think his grandmama.
Recently?
I think he was with his daughter and his grand. Yeah, this was like two years ago. I want to say 2 years ago.
No, it was a little longer than that.
No, bro.
We in 2021, bro.
No, we in 2022.
We're in 2022.
Yeah, so it's like 3 years ago, bro. This was like 3 years ago.
He really, in what city?
Charlotte.
Yeah, a dude tried to rob him in the Walmart.
Yeah, he was in Walmart or inside of Walmart or outside of Walmart. The dude tried to rob him, and he, up the burner and had to do what he do.
So it's on video.
I hadn't seen the video personally.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the video. If it is on video, I hadn't seen it. But and he walked. Yeah, that's self-defense. But he legit doesn't kill people, man. Like,
hey, they smoking on that Chris Rock pack tonight.
Ooh. Oh man, that's why. See, that's why people. I don't know about everywhere. Well, not just in the South, but everywhere else respect Gucci Mane the way they do, because people legit tried to kill him, and he fired back, killed a couple niggas, and he really living what he's talking about in his raps. That's why people in Chicago respect him. That's why people in LA respect him. That's why people in Jersey respect him, and New York and everywhere else. Because if these rappers really living by what they talk about, they done been to jail a few times.
Right.
Boy, that went
Migos was really living what they was talking about because they've been to jail a few times with some guns. Who else? T.I. T.I. was really living by what he was talking about because he been to jail a few times. They done did real time for the shit that they talking about.
Yeah, Fred ain't doing no real time. Fred doing.
I ain't doing no time for nobody else, but defending my own, I will.
Hell no, man. I don't, man. I'm telling you, jail scared me straight, dog. Hell no. I ain't playing with that. Because the moment you get there, you're trying to get out. Then you're like, oh, why did I do that shit, man? I should have did that shit. It wasn't worth it. That's what everybody say in jail. It wasn't worth it. Guarantee you. Damn, I should have did that shit. You know, so. But
Offset was in
Offset.
and out of jail. Before he wasn't a part of no big songs when it first came out because he was too busy getting locked the fuck up.
I don't know nothing about.
Yeah, man.
Who that?
It's good, Fred. You listen to jazz and boy bands and
You know, Fred listen to Kenny G and
Migos is a boy band. What are you talking about? Migos is a boy band. I didn't know he was in and out of jail.
Oh, you know, Fred, all he playing is Kenny Rogers, man, and shit. You gotta know.
Nah, what's the dude Carlton used to listen to all the time? Tom Jones. Tom Jones.
Yeah. Tom Jones, man. Fred out here slapping Tom Jones in the car and shit. Nigga over here listening to Guns N' Roses. Every rose has its thorn. All in that Tesla. You know what I'm saying? He got that Tesla money. No,
because gangsters listen to Guns N' Roses too. They listen to Guns N' Roses, Black Sabbath, you know, whatever the Hells Angels and the Outlaws, whatever they listening to. You know, gangsters listen to that shit too.
And Queen is one of the greatest albums of all time. The greatest hits by Queen. Oh shit. One of the greatest albums ever.
Yeah, and Freddie Mercury was a flaming homosexual, but you know he made great music.
I didn't even know that. I don't even know the guys' names.
Freddie Mercury, man.
I don't know. I don't listen to him, but I'm just saying.
Oh man, I was listening to Queen and didn't even know what I was listening to until I saw the movie.
It was in high school, so I haven't. But that album used to go hard in high school. The greatest hits.
Yeah, like that. We will rock you. I didn't know that was all Queen and shit, man.
Yeah. Roland says Chris is from Bed-Stuy, but on his TV show, he was getting punked growing up in Brooklyn. Will cussed out 50 Cent online for that Jada joke. No slaps. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't be up on culture, like everything culture. So y'all gotta keep
Fred, all you need is the shade room, brother. That's all you need. All you need is the shade room. That's all you need, man. You don't have to. You ain't got to check the tea leaves or nothing, man. You ain't got to follow these blogs. Shade room gonna tell you everything that you need to know. That's how you know Devin Haney has a bigger fan base than people think he does because of who he's dating. Even the shit you don't want to know.
He's dating
like who? Like huh?
Who was the Instagram model he's dating?
India Love, one of the biggest Instagram models out there.
I know what she is because she's from LA.
Yeah, her sister's fine, and all of them fine.
Oh, okay, really?
All of them fine.
I don't know what she look like. All
of them fine. Even the mama.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Devin Haney was running through him, man. Shout out to Bill Haney, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bill.
Devin done had a nice little roster.
Man, he got a girl, man. What are y'all talking about?
Huh?
That's the past, man. It's the past, man. It's the past, man. Damn, it's the past.
Y'all out here.
Yo, get off my line, ass nigga.
Y'all out here smearing, man. He could be listening right now. He like,
we talking about the old ones, man. We ain't saying about the new ones.
See, this is how I know Tank legit crazy because he keep fighting the crazy women.
Nah, he got out of there. Remember his new one? She chilling.
Yeah. She ain't that bad yet.
But they say when you date the Instagram models, like it don't work out. I don't know. That's like a rapper thing, right? Am I right or wrong?
It's a rapper and athlete. You just gotta understand. Gotcha. You just gotta understand that you being used to. They using you just like you using them.
But if I don't know her, she must be a good girl. You know what I mean? Like she must be doing girlfriend thing because I don't know who she is.
Yeah. She don't do nothing. She don't do nothing outrageous. She just a beautiful girl who likes to take pictures and likes to take pictures in her bikinis and nice clothes, and people pay her to wear their clothes and stuff. So she ain't out here doing nothing crazy.
So she's
so what? She been with a few men. Like I don't hold nothing against Lori Harvey for being a pass around. You know what I mean? It is what it is. She's just out here living life.
But is it a pass around or is it like
I just out here living life. Just out here living life, man.
Because it ain't like she just was. If you count the dudes,
are we gonna have this conversation? Are we gonna have this conversation for real?
Nah. We gonna dive into it. We gonna dive into it.
Come on, man. What type of
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, because I always approached it like this. I always approached it like this, right?
Man is in love, man. Let the man be in love.
Yeah. He's in love. He's got a good girl, man, and people know him. People who ain't. And my whole point about that, people who ain't even in boxing, who didn't know him from a can of paint, know him now because he's with her. Because she's got what 10, 12 million followers, something like that.
She's that popular?
Oh, India love popping, sir.
Damn. See, I'm
she gets shout out from rappers and athletes all the time, man.
Really?
She popping like that. Yeah, she popping like that.
India love.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm sick. That's why I'm kind of upset that they taking that little deal.
Why?
Army? She's not.
I think he could have got more, man. I think he could have got more.
Man, he got what he wanted, which was a shot at Kambosos, bro. If so what, he had to give up a little money. He was I don't really want to talk about his money because I don't care about his money. He got what he ultimately wanted, was a shot at Kambosos.
Yeah, I give you that. I'm glad he got the fight though, man. I'm glad I got a
yeah. He got what he wanted. If he had whatever he had to give up to get it, I'm glad he gave it up because ultimately I'm all for the athlete. Whatever he wanted, give it to him. And ultimately his goal was to get a shot at Kambosos.
Yeah, she got 5 million viewers.
5 million? Okay, I thought it was more than that.
Yeah, that's dope. So she out here, she's an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Hey man, being an Instagram model is hard. Because you constantly got to post about these different brands, even if they paying you to wear their stuff, and you got to post, 2-3 times a day about each brand that you promoting or whatever.
Yeah, she a young girl living her life, man. She what, 23?
Yeah, she young, man. Because her sister, the sister that I want, man, she like 26, and she ain't even the youngest. I think India Love is the youngest. So
she out here. She got kids?
Nah, she ain't got kids. I think the rest of them got kids, but
yeah, she out here living her life, man.
All I'm fine for it. Don't worry about it.
Let's go. I'm good. It seemed like Devin got a good girl because I've never heard of her. I mean, I've heard of her, but I've never seen her in the news. So I actually
yeah. She just she's out here promoting her brands and stuff.
Yeah, that's dope.
Take a picture here, take a picture there. She just graduated college, so.
Devin doing.
Yeah. He got a good one. Yeah, she cool, man.
What college she went to?
TSU, Texas Southern.
Did she really?
Yeah, she just graduated from Texas Southern, man.
India Love was on a reality show for a chance to get with the game. Right?
No, that was damn near 20 years ago, man. Y'all bring up old shit. Hey, listen, Fred. That means it's time for us to go, man.
All right, let's get out.
Yeah, we inching toward that cliff, man.
I'm glad Devin got a good girl, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man. She real cool. That's what I'm saying. Devin got a bigger fan base than people think he does, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He ain't Tank, but he definitely got a bigger fan. See, Devin got the women. Tank got the streets.
Nah, Tank got. Hey, you was at the Tank fight. He got both.
You right. Tank got both of them. Tank got both of them.
Well, they need to fight.
But Tank definitely got the streets. He definitely got the streets.
The streets.
Yeah. But Kyle, you still gonna lie, bro?
We will go a little live, baby. We will go a little live. We have to let Fred go before we can do anything around this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Facts. Hey, DJ, thank you for being an asset, man. As you always are. Thank you, dog.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Fred, man. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yes, always love. Thank you, dog.
Best second co-host on YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle, I ain't letting you have my wings, man, either when we meet up in Dallas.
Oh no, you don't get what you deserve. And listen, because you know who gonna buy your wings?
You.
No, Keon, everything boxing and sports.
Nah, he owe you dinner. You owe me wings. Nah, don't pawn me off on him.
Hey, this thing gonna go order 100 wings.
Hey, he in the meat deep. So you gonna get your wings.
Hey, shout out to Keon. Hey, Keon been rolling lately. Keon.
Yeah. And man, I said this the other day. Why ain't y'all tell me BFTB was that funny, man?
Oh, BFTB.
Y'all should have told. Oh my God, he had me crying about 3 or 4 days ago talking about Devin and Kambosos.
He's
hilarious.
yeah. He's
Oh my God, didn't nobody? I subscribed, man. I didn't know he was that funny.
Oh, he's definitely funny. Every midday for me.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm gonna slide out, man. I'll see you in a minute, Kyle. All right, Fred.
All right, big dog. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Appreciate you. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, man. We got the most iconic pictures, man, in these parts of town.
Are you going to any fights?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with this Earl Spence fight though right now. I'm still not exempt, so it ain't where I want it to be at,
Gotcha.
But it is what it is. Fred, keep your foot on these suckers' necks, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the words of Lincoln, you your own boss, God damn it. Huh? In the words of the great philosopher, Lincoln Hawthorne, you your own boss.
Right.
And I'm a yes man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a yes man. Fred signed my checks. Fred Joe! In the words of the great philosopher DB, play the song, Fred!
I got you. Thank you, dog. Thank you, North Carolina. What's up, Raina? Yeah, BFTB is the truth. He's funny. He's entertaining. Oh, yeah. Oh, Keon was in here, dog. Yeah, what's up, Keon? Keon, dog, keep your show going, man. I be in the car waiting to pick Lincoln up. Like, go in, dog. I pick Lincoln up. Sometimes I start his show a little late, So I be behind the live because I leave the boxing gym and go there. Yeah, man. Oh, Keon. Dope ass show, dog. Make sure y'all go to Everything Sports and Boxing. Raina Birdman.
Everything boxing and sports.
Everything boxing and sports. Thank you, dog. Thank you. Damien, appreciate you. Tino. And go subscribe to BFTB. He's awesome too. He's funny. That motherfucker aggressive to the motherfucker. Y'all think I'm aggressive? Shit. That motherfucker go. And I don't agree with some of the shit he be saying, but nigga, funny, man. Funny. Tino, Raina. Thank you, Raina, for coming in the building. Michael, thank you. North Carolina. Yeah, we got the Farrakhan tomorrow. We got the Farrakhan. North Carolina. Beatsbox. Micah. Picasso. KB, thank you. It's just everything boxing. What's up? You talking to me?
Yeah, I said. You said Farrakhan tomorrow. I said.
Oh yeah. Kyle not gonna beam in till 9:30.
Hey. 9:31. People's are that is.
Kyle, hey, I need a co-host tomorrow. Kyle don't want to. I already know. Kyle don't want to come in.
Hell no. Hey, look.
What, man? What?
Oh, man, you fucking stupid, dog.
I already know. I'm cool. 9:25. Drop the link, Fred. Drop the link.
Hey, I was trying to hop on the other day, man, but it wasn't no link. And then Dr. Icky, he had his whole shit like.
Yeah. Oh, I saw you, and I was like, for what? What's the point? Go enjoy your night, man. Yeah.
Duke had just won too. So I was like,
oh. Yeah, we ain't. I didn't ask Inky not one question. I told you. I just let him. He can talk.
You gonna try them pills he got?
What pills?
The pills he was talking about. The vitamins.
I haven't looked at it. No, I haven't looked at it. No.
What the hell you doing the whole time?
What was I doing? I was sitting there listening the whole time.
Man, the man had some pills in the background.
Oh yeah, he did.
Pretty bullshit. Hey. Oh, shit.
Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you much, man. It's all love, man. Hey, I appreciate the difference of opinion tonight, man. That's why we're here. Love y'all, man.
For sure.